Hello everybody and welcome back to Noosh and Doza. What are we playing today, Noosh?
Uncharted for a Thief's End, part 4.
Part what?
5. I don't know. What part is this?
Oh, okay. I thought we left the part in like the title or something.
Oh, no. This would be 5, right? Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5. This would be 5.
Yesterday was a lot. There was so much drama and like revelations and betrayals and honesty and relationships and sibling rivalries, like so much.
There was a lot. It was a lot to keep up with. There was a second stream in a row of just like, yeah. This is our favorite Uncharted game. Mm-hmm.
Yes, for sure. But honestly, I can't declare it the winner yet because we need to see how things end up.
That's true. It's not a definitive thing. So yeah, last we found out that Sam was lying to Drake all along. He didn't really break out of prison. He simply made a deal with an old friend, I guess, and got his way out of prison. Just walked right out after bribing the guards and constructed this whole thing so that he could convince his brother, Nathan, the guy we're playing as, to go along on this crazy pirate treasure hunt, even though it's been the most deadliest one yet.
Exactly. And welcome back, Hyper, King Nick, and Corey. It's so lovely to see you guys.
How's it going, everybody?
We've officially made it halfway through the week, so we hope you guys are in that home stretch for the weekend and looking forward to it.
Figure out another way back up.
So Elena and Nathan are reunited, and it feels so good.
It does feel so good.
He told her the story of like his brother and like all of the stuff when they were younger about this treasure kind of thing and their mom. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Turns out that their mother was also somewhat of a historian / treasure hunter herself.
Yes, more legit though.
More.
She did a lot of research. She probably did it above book too. Like it wasn't, how they ended up in it, but we learned how they ended up in it because wanting to, carry out their mother's mission, they changed their name. Their real name obviously isn't Drake. But they kept the first names, Nathan and Sam.
Pretty incredible, right? I didn't get the full tour.
And yeah, Hyper, you mentioned that having a rough day, but you were getting your work done later in the day after school and stuff. So I hope things are continuing to turn more in the positive direction.
Having less work later is always great.
Yeah.
Did Sully fill you in on the deal with this place?
And King Nick, you're doing good? Yeah, of course. You're welcome for asking. We'd love to know what's going on in your lives as much as what's going on in ours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that just about covers it.
I am having some issues with my YouTube chat, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I've been like staring at yours a little bit and trying to see it, but I'm trying to fix it on my end.
Earlier I was having problems with Chrome.
Oh, you think it's a Chrome issue?
Yeah, so like if you want to like fully like shut down Chrome and bring it back, that should help. Assuming it's the same problem, because yeah, it was kind of weird. Like it was loading so slowly, but like literally everything else in the computer was fine.
Was there like an outage?
There was an update a couple days ago.
Well, now my Discord's acting up too. My computer's going crazy. It's been going crazy a lot lately. I actually had a message about its memory today, and I was like, no, you can't fail on me. I have too much work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fair bet.
Okay, let's see. We can probably climb up here. We could probably boost up. Elena, where are you at? Well, that's kind of high.
And Dark Eye, not much is up on our end. We're here doing our favorite part of the day, which is playing games and hanging out with all of y'all.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, all day was pretty much work.
We took a quick little break for some TikTok.
We did. Much needed break, like right before, basically from like 6 to 7, we did an hour of TikTok. We are so grateful for those that send us a bunch of TikToks, so we got to binge through those and just kind of randomly scrolled and reposted stuff, and it was fun. It was a needed break, and we also had some hot chocolate with it, so that felt even better.
Yeah, sure did. It's even better when you spike the hot chocolate with a little bit of instant coffee.
Yeah, just to get us through tonight. Because we did stay up a lot later than we anticipated yesterday. So we were kind of feeling it today. And yeah, my computer is getting sick. There's so many things wrong with it. But I've had this computer longer than I've like even known Doza.
What's that saying? If this was a human, you'd have it shot.
Well, if this if this is like, I've had a longer relationship with this laptop than I've had with Doza, and like it's probably the time for this laptop to go.
Yeah, so looking forward to closer to the end of the year is kind of our plan for that.
Yeah, the main laptop I use for work is an Apple laptop, like a MacBook Pro, and it's an older version, but like I'm waiting for hopefully this fall, which is typically when Apple releases newer products like that. So if they do the newest, latest MacBook Pro, I will get that, but add some specifications for myself and like do it that way. I remember this laptop I bought myself like for a birthday years ago. I think it's been like 6 or 7 years now. 7 or 8 actually. Hold on. I don't even know if I'm doing the math right, but forever ago. So there needs to be an update, especially with all the work that we do.
Seriously. What path? She sees a path?
I realize like with how much video editing and graphics designing and all that stuff that we do, I almost clear out about like 20 GBs worth of content, like gigabytes worth of content, like every single day.
It's kind of crazy.
I have to take it off my computer and onto a hard drive the moment I'm done with it, like 20, like back and forth, like every day. That's a lot of content that we're creating.
It can be difficult to keep up with when you're having to constantly like move it around and stuff. Like,
yeah.
That's such an unnecessary thing that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
But
so
it's just like, it is what it is for now.
hopefully later this year we can get one. I feel like it's always something like that needs upgrading in our home right now. Like for a while, remember our main streaming laptop was dead and it took like 2 years to find the final parts because of the shortage of the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
So the moment we got that fixed, like this is starting to act up. It's just one thing after another, but you kind of have to roll with the punches. And Golden Freddy, I'm so sorry you're not having, you're not in a good mood today. Hopefully we can help with that.
What's up?
Maybe. Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? Any of y'all, like, I feel like everyone's going through things. Feel free to chat it out, or we can talk about anything else that brings you joy or happiness, Uncharted, lore, theories, whatever. Of course, spoiler free, because we're still in the heat of it all. I'm sorry you got kicked from a game for saying that you were bored, Hyper.
What happened?
That's kind of silly. They shouldn't have kicked you just for saying that. Like, you were still playing it, you know?
Well, what game was it?
I think it's I want to assume and guess it's the beta testing thing that she's doing, possibly.
Ah, okay.
Which
Cool.
Doza actually got into the beta test of Overwatch, right?
Yeah, Overwatch 2 beta. I got in. I don't know why it was just me.
I unfortunately did not get in, and I actually have more hours played in that game than Doza.
Yeah, it's so weird.
We both applied at the same time, so I don't know. It's whatever. But like he got to test that out for a little bit.
It
we
was
look
really
forward.
fun.
Yeah, we look forward to when the game comes out, because apparently it hit like records on Twitch today for like the most streamed.
Most viewers.
Most viewers in a long time. Like Overwatch, it broke its old records too, like from the original Overwatch.
So that means like people have been wanting
Interested.
and waiting and
Yeah.
interested. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. I thought
Just
that,
especially because all the Blizzard stuff.
yeah, that, and it had been so long because like, I don't know if y'all know, but basically the current Overwatch is kind of operating on a skeleton crew of support. It gets a
Yeah.
couple of skins here and there, you know, maybe some seasonal events, but like nothing really like
Too
groundbreaking
crazy,
or new or
yeah.
too crazy. Map like every, I don't know, like 6 months. It's really not that robust, you know. It's not like Apex Legends, which just comes out with like new heroes every few months, or modes or anything like that, or even Fortnite. So it's just kind of like, wow. Despite all that,
surprising. Yeah.
it's still good. It's still, you know, people are viewing it out the wazoo like gangbusters. It's crazy.
We'll see what happens,
Yeah,
because
we
we
will.
do enjoy Overwatch. It's a game that has gotten us through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, played about 10 minutes or so yesterday after
Of the
stream.
beta, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is way faster paced, and there's a lot of little things that they've changed to really make it feel like an improvement. Because, I mean, that game's been out since 2016, so
Yeah.
it's kind of nice to get some modern... Oh, God, there's people here.
I like how that game's grown just as like our relationship has since 2016.
Right?
It was one of the first like shooter games that we played together. And hey Clay, how are you doing?
Clay, did you get into the Overwatch beta?
Did you even apply? Also, yes, this is a great game. It's continuing to surprise us, and we have a feeling it may be our favorite Uncharted game to date, but it depends on how it ends.
Really, it's gonna come down to like, can it keep up the heights it's been keeping up? Because its trajectory for me is definitely headed towards best.
Clay got in. Nice.
Really? Oh man.
I did not, but Doza did. So, I don't know what their criteria is or how they did it, but it is what it is.
Feels random if it's like, if you have more playtime than I do, but I get in.
I don't think they're looking at anything really.
What if they're looking at total playtime across all Blizzard games?
Wait. So Clay said I watched 4 hours of Twitch today. So like, I know they said something about if you watch, if you do that, which I haven't been doing, I can't. But that could be the reason.
Yeah.
That's okay.
How long is the beta going for? I actually don't know.
I mean, it's not a big deal for me. I don't mind waiting until it's actually officially out. Because then we can like stream it together and stuff
Yeah, that's true.
when the game comes out.
Right now, it's really just kind of like random, just a couple modes and like some characters. There's really not a whole lot going on. Oh, don't say anything, dude. Oh my god, that was kind of lame. I couldn't attack him because I was holding on to the grappling hook. Sniper, I have a handgun. Bam.
Golden Freddy, I feel like there's more to that story, but I'm sorry you're not able to have like a fun time with Smash right now with all of them. Drops today, not sure.
Do they get really salty about it? Like,
who knows?
If the game's not going their way? Oh, that's gotta be exhausting. You want to try it? You should try it, Clay. Let me know how it goes. Even the older, like, Overwatch, especially the older Overwatch characters have definitely seen some love.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Ah!
I think tanks get more love from what we saw.
Oh, definitely. Everyone's really having fun with Orisa, which is actually Noosh's favorite tank.
Yes.
I played Reinhardt. Oh, jeez.
You're about to get dead in this game.
Oh no, that guy's got like a
Where's
shotgun or
Reinhardt's
something.
shield when you need it?
Pain.
Oh, I thought you were gonna die. Well,
Oh my
you're
god,
hanging
I'm
in
alive,
there.
I'm alive, but there's a guy over here. Boom, headshot, got him. Okay, and then this guy. Could you imagine if I hit him in the head when he was falling down like that? How cool would I have been? Oh well.
And Clay, if you're ever down to try it on the weekend, I'm sure Doza would love to like queue up together.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out a time. You know, if you're up for that.
Yeah, if you have time.
I don't
no
know what
pressure.
your weekend looks like. Okay,
I'm not really
see.
good at any other tank than Orisa. I kind of got really, like, I got okay on Sigma, but eh. And with Reinhardt, I'm trash.
There have been moments where she gets Reinhardt in like Mystery Heroes, which if y'all don't know, Mystery Heroes is like
It just gives you a random character.
Every time you die, yeah, you get assigned a random character like for the whole round. And she got Reinhardt, and I got a healer or something, and it was just me and her just going at it like crazy. We were
Yeah, I
doing
think,
so good.
well, that's because I was getting healed properly by you. Like, if I have someone that's actually watching my back, then yes, I can kind of manage with Reinhardt, but I'll never go out of my way to pick him.
Shoreline certainly earned their reputation.
Yeah, it's tough not to just want to go in there swinging.
I'm also one that even if we're not playing Mystery Hero, I like to like play flex when we're with a group of people, just because you never know. I take one for the team. So I have to, you know, I make sure I have at least one or two like in each category.
You shouldn't have to. You should play what you want to play.
Yeah, but then like queue times are long and it's easier if you flex and just, you know, play whatever. I would rather play quicker than be playing the waiting game.
True.
Uphill on a water stream like this? Interesting.
I'm assuming this is the way I go.
Yeah, I mean, the game's not saying otherwise.
Yeah, this looks right. There's stuff over there.
There's an elevator.
Yeah, I'm guessing
That's probably where you're headed.
the top.
Then let's get up there.
It's always about climbing.
Yeah, and we are enjoying this game. Yesterday, in fact, we enjoyed it so much, we went a lot later than we should have, but we weren't about to end it on like, oh no, what happened to, you know, Nathan? And then we went back in time to like their childhood, and it was
had
so
a
weird.
flashback.
Yeah, a flashback.
There was no time travel.
Right. I just, you know what I mean.
Good match for the shoreline.
It was really great to see that because it was like the perfect cathartic, like coming down from the high emotions. It
Yeah.
had its own high emotions, but like,
I'm just glad that they're like here together now and like talking everything out, and like I want to see what happens when they get reunited with Sam.
that'll be great,
she
right?
hasn't even met. Well, she met Sam, but she hasn't like after all the story, right?
She hasn't like really talked to him.
No.
She only knows of him, and like right now, she's probably not Sam's biggest fan. I need to find a way to
And
get
we
this
really
thing
want to get
higher.
into Overwatch 2 as well, Clay. I've never been to BlizzCon. I wanted to. Doza, what year did you go? Did you go the
20
same year as Clay?
That would be so funny, but I don't think so. I went in 2016.
Oh, so he would have gone, because he said he went the year they announced Overwatch.
That would have been 2014 or
14?
15.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I went when they like at the BlizzCon I went to, they announced Sombra, which is the hacking hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was pretty crazy. Everyone knew it was going to happen, but they made a whole production of it. Like the entire like concert area like got hacked and the lights all flew off, and then everything started getting all glitchy and purple. It was really fun.
What a cool announcement.
Yeah,
I miss conventions so much.
I do too.
I am looking forward to when we can go again.
I never really did conventions
Until
growing
me.
up. Once I had you in my life, it was like, let's keep doing this.
Well, it's always like nicer to have a friend or someone that's gonna go along with you. Because like BlizzCon, you planned with your friends even before me, technically.
yeah, but it was always like it's really hard when everyone goes for like everyone goes for some similar reasons, right? If you
Yeah.
all like the same types of video games, obviously there's going to be a lot of shared interests there.
But you did spend a lot of time alone.
I spent probably half of it alone.
Yeah. Whereas when we go to conventions together, we plan it out to like what we both want, which is usually around the same stuff. Though sometimes like I'll want certain things that Doza doesn't want, but like we'll figure out the schedule and then we'll go do it. It's nice to have a buddy at conventions if you can. But even going solo, I admire the people who are able to go solo and can just like be themselves and like be able to connect really easily with people. Like we were always shy like the first day of every convention.
Yeah.
Like regardless of how many times we've gone by at this point, like first day of convention, we're just super shy. I don't know why. We'll go to panels and like we barely speak up. But then like second day, third day, whatever, we're like, yeah, we're convention pros.
That's true. It's like, oh, it's your first one? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah. Is this lettuce land? No.
There's certainly plenty of green stuff around.
It's quite pretty though. It's gotten a lot greener since we came here. And hello Shane, welcome back.
How's it going? This is all that same big island that we're driving to. Like we're boating? Yeah, I think boating.
Yeah.
That we were boating
We were
to from
marooned on this
initially.
island. There was a chapter called Marooned, and then it kind of went on to a bunch of other things.
Oh, it's interesting because the beginning of the game started off with that, right? Like getting to the main island after like figuring all that stuff out.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it. And so like you had Sam there, and that was technically like, now that we've seen the events play out in the game, like that the beginning of the game essentially takes place right before the big reveal.
By the way, Dark Iron redeemed us to stay hydrated, so drink up.
I gotta get my water.
Pause, please. I'm glad Streamlabs is working today. We were having some issues with it yesterday. Doze and I did talk about it, and we're thinking of switching over and doing a little research. We'll see what happens with that, but we'll definitely be transferring any loyalty points or anything over. But just a heads up, there may be some changes there, because Streamlabs hasn't been as reliable lately.
Not really. Oh,
So we want to make a change to make sure we don't have a whole stream without it.
exactly.
Those are no super shy. They would never live stream. We're like
Live streaming is pretty crazy. Like it's hard to.
I mean, we were shy when we first started live
I
streaming.
can't even wrap my mind around how do you even what do you even know what to say, and like people are watching you play the game, and like are you supposed to be like good or something?
But
or
I mean, with anything, aren't people like nervous or anxious or even shy during their first time doing something? Because like live streaming too, our live stream ever was super cringe. we did not talk back in the by vocally, verbally to you all or to anyone that showed up, which obviously there wasn't a lot of people because it was our first one. But when people were chatting with us, we were responding in chat. We
What
were
streamer
typing
has
it
ever
out.
done that?
Yeah, it was so weird. Did we not know what we were gonna do? Or were we nervous? Or was it because the game we were playing was a story with a lot of text and voiceover, for us doing voice lines and things? It was a mess. But it is what started it all. So I'm glad we took that step.
I figured this out.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Finally, because I've been here for a second. Oh! I'm fine.
Dragonflight?
Planned it.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I've been following the heck out of that stuff.
is that?
I've been listening to all the developer interviews.
What's Dragonflight? Fill us in.
As of I think it was April 19th or so. Oh wait, I thought I figured it out. I was just here. I'm so
earlier
stupid.
this month?
Earlier this month, just a week ago, Blizzard, since we're on the subject of Blizzard right now, announced the next expansion for World of Warcraft.
And that's what Dragonflight is?
That's what Dragonflight
so
is.
you've talked about this with me before. I didn't know it was called Dragonflight.
That's okay. A lot of people, even people still get the name wrong. They'll call it Dragonblight.
Doza was excited about it. He was like, so there's this WoW thing, right?
I know them I love playing Final Fantasy with you and all that stuff.
But WoW, you have history there.
There's a lot of history there. It's I'm always huffing that copium. I'm like, maybe this time, maybe this time.
It is the game you put the most hours into ever, so it makes sense.
So,
I'm glad you still follow it.
Yeah, they're gonna have a new character / class thing, or race or whatever. You can play as basically a dragonkin. I forget what exactly the name is, but you can also you'll also be able to how to train your own dragon kind of thing. You can fly around, and they're gonna make the world way more vertical to take advantage of that. And it all seems really cool. So I'll be following it in the background and
See what happens.
Yeah, I will never switch off of Warrior though. If I ever were to play again, I would probably give that new class a try. But if my heart's Warrior all the way through.
Yeah, and Darkran, to answer your question, we are thinking about replacing Streamlabs because we've had, obviously, yesterday it didn't work all stream, and we've had multiple streams like that where it's had issues. So we're doing some research. Yesterday, Kessler in stream mentioned that he uses Stream Elements and hasn't had any issues. Some other streamers and people that we know have told us some other recommendations too. So we want to kind of do a pro-con list and figure it out. We've had Streamlabs and been using this loyalty system and all the other perks from all of this for a couple years now. So maybe there is something better out there that we should switch to, but we're going to make sure anything we had here is going to transfer over properly for y'all with your points and things like that. So that's obviously going to be taken into consideration. But, who knows? A little stream overlay refresh, and all of that will be fun. Not refresh. Will be nice.
I can just see the skeleton coming together, and how the muscular tissue kind of wraps over that,
No.
and then the skin comes. I love that kind of stuff.
No, I'm not even gonna say it again.
Refresh. Invoker, yeah, that's what it was. Clay, what are you thinking?
Clay said it's my heartstrings. So for WoW.
I'm assuming seeing it, and because the difference here, and this probably, I'll just real quick, the difference here about
take your time.
Dragonflight. Oh well, thank you. In the past, Blizzard, when they make these big WoW announcements, they usually talk about all the great things that you're going to be able to do, all the great things that they're adding, and all this and the systems that you're going to be kind of progressing your character with. This time, they are addressing the shortcomings of the last basically 5+ years. And they're going back on certain design philosophies that they've kind of stuck their guns to, and just throwing those out in favor of actually listening to player feedback. So that's why this one feels a little different than before.
Feels worth it.
Yeah, I didn't really care announcement wise or otherwise to this extent about the last expansion, Battle for Azeroth, or any expansion before that since basically Warlords of Draenor, which is the 6th expansion, I think. And so I'm really excited to see how they improve the game, actually improve it, not just add things to it.
And Golden Freddy, to answer your question about how to make a glob, there's so many different types of globs. The glob's whatever you want to make out of it. As you can see in the middle of the stream overlay, that's a bunch of globs that the community has created for themselves that we feature there. If you want to learn more about globs, you can go to the globs channel in Discord to see a bunch that are posted there. Or you can check out our website, nushindoza.com. And there is
God,
actually a
look at this.
page of all of the globs that have been created. Not updated for this month yet, but we do it once a month. We add new ones, and like it talks a little bit more about them, but it can be whatever you want. It's a basic shape if you want like the shape we have, and then you can add accessories. You can make it based off of your game. Some people give them clothes. Like, it's really what you make of it. You are a glob in this globverse, in this community. It's just, you know, a fun way to have us all kind of be connected.
And if you're thinking mechanically, start with a squiggly line for the feet and then draw like part of a circle for the body
And then, like,
go crazy. Whatever you want, whatever your heart's desires, go for it. I
Add
would love
whatever
to see your
face.
glob.
Yeah, whatever you need, whatever you want.
Oh, yes, Clay talent trees. Oh my god.
So Comfy's joining the conversation as well. Welcome back, Comfy. But before that, really quick, Shane had a
Shane has
question.
a great question.
Yeah, how do y'all feel about builds, classes, and games?
I'm a major fan. As Clay mentioned, talent trees for World of Warcraft. It's like you put in points to like progress your character's power, and you can kind of customize it that way because you can make it based on the amount of different tiers and little abilities that you can unlock. This isn't just WoW, but as you level up, you build your character in your own unique way. And I think that that's really cool. I love that. I even love that for shooters. Like if you can like level up in some way by killing enemies, and I don't need a freaking
Hint.
I don't
You
need a
get
hint.
so angry
I was
with
doing
the hints.
stuff.
Just keep going.
It stops the thing and then something else happens.
Anyways,
I love being able to customize myself and like differentiate myself in some way. Especially if there's a character that I really enjoy or a class I really enjoy, but I want to differ from like the cookie cutter or maybe even go into the cookie cutter. All right, this pulls here and then. Okay,
I think
over there.
like depending on if you've like kind of grown up in these types of games with like classes and stuff, like it can be overwhelming for a newcomer because it was definitely overwhelming for me. It still overwhelms me sometimes when there's so many different things. But it depends on like the seasoning, or not the seasoning, like the seasoned gamer versus like a newbie or whatever, you know?
All the choices can be overwhelming. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can agree
like
with. I can
you
agree
want
with that.
everything, or you want like some of things, and like it'll tell you like no.
You don't want to feel like you're wasting your points or your
Yeah.
progression. I totally get that.
So Comfy said, I have many thoughts about the new stuff. I need to chat about it sometime soon. I don't think you guys have even had your chat about
We
the
haven't
other
even talked
stuff.
about Elden Ring. Like, let's Comfy. Let's set up a time this weekend to talk.
The lack of
Let's actually have it happen.
So the other comment was the lack of borrowed power is exciting, but I'm not emotionally ready to get baited into more Blizzard nonsense again. I'm worried.
Yes, that's very true. Noosh, when we played, do you remember like working on your legendary weapon? Like you had this wonderful, beautiful, like
At
frost
first
staff?
I was like, no, I don't remember nothing, but no, I do.
Yeah,
yes.
and then you could use a resource to like increase
to level
its
it up.
power
And
to
it was
level it up.
every single time I had to make a decision, I would be like, stop everything, Doza, get over here, like help me out, because it's a lot to decide. And you know me, like, or, I mean, some of you guys know me, like I do a pro con list for everything in my life for the most part. Like it's hard making decisions, especially big life-changing ones. I know in the game it's not as crucial, but it still can feel that way. Like once you spend it, those points are gone. You gotta like, you've made the decision. You can't say undo or go back.
Without there usually being some kind
repercussion.
Of, there are ways to respec in most games, but you usually have to give up some kind of resource or currency or whatever
And
to do that.
even with games, like, I don't know, I'm an avid note taker too. And like, even with WoW, like I had to take so many notes just to like keep up with things. And even then my confidence was like, okay, I need like help.
It's like, so Noosh, you can definitely invest into this this part
But
of your
then
weapon
you can't
tree.
do this.
Yeah, but if you want to use like your frozen orb more, then yeah,
you do this.
Yeah, but if you don't, then maybe
It's
somewhere
all
else would be better.
connected. But again, this is coming from like a newbie perspective. Like people who are more seasoned, who have had more experience, they probably are like, I already know this is gonna like get me what I want, and can make these decisions a lot quicker. Don't even get me started on just aesthetics of like trying to build a character and like your like all of that. That takes me forever too, like hours.
So like that
Which
weapon,
is fun, but like still time.
like what they're saying with borrowed power, and like what we were talking about with you investing your character progression into your weapon. The thing is that there's been a version of that for several expansions now.
Yeah.
And the thing, it's fine, kind of, but then once you move on to the next expansion, you kind of throw it away. So like, if you were to play again, you wouldn't be using that weapon.
Yeah, who knows what would happen if
And
we
it's
were to
like,
play
where did all
again.
that progression go? It's just gone.
Guys, there's so many games we want to play right now. Like, trying to get into an MMO again is very daunting for me. But
Extremely. Like, I'm still overwhelmed by
our
just-
list.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to just even investing in understanding different systems
But-
from different games is a lot.
But I do love that we're still, staying in the know, following it all, especially because it is something that, like Clay said earlier, pulls on your heartstrings. And Golden Freddy, I mean, yeah, you don't have to animate your glob. You can just draw it. You can, people have drawn it on paper, sent us a picture. Others do it on a tablet or like some kind of program or software. We've had Microsoft Paint ones. Like, there's, it's whatever you want to do. It's your thing. Own it,
Absolutely. We're keen on that creativity. Just,
Yeah.
don't think about it too hard and just...
There was actually someone who even stitched like globs, like cross-stitched a glob. Super cool.
Amazing stuff.
Yeah. All my favorite games, for the most part, have different classes like Terraria and Team Fortress 2. I like replaying games like Terraria and 7 Days to Die with new builds.
Exactly. You can get so much more out of a single video game and a completely different experience just by playing your character differently or playing a different character. Damn it.
I like how you can just change build in Terraria. You just equip different stuff.
It's good. It's good stuff. Not having barriers is great. I love that. I don't want to have to work for certain things all over again. I don't want to feel like I am starting from scratch if I want to play a little differently.
And Golden Freddy, the
Can you
easiest
get
way to...
37 deaths?
Oh, yeah. I'll
Just
update
died.
that.
Oh, okay, this thing. Here we go.
The easiest way to share your glob with us is via Discord in the Globs channel. That's where you would share it. But if you don't have Discord, or if you don't want to do that, you can also email it to us, which we have a contact on our website.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of ways, or you could DM it on any of the social media. Like, we have so many ways and links below in the description. Like, any one of those will do.
And don't worry about it looking good or not. Like, it's going to look great because you made it.
Yeah. And
you can always...
make changes as whenever you want. Like, people have gone through a couple different variations. Like, we save all of the globs, obviously, since we like to show them on the overlay and the website and like shout y'all out. We even use it in video highlights sometimes if you guys are a part of like community events and things. And we have people with like name version 1, version 2, like so many. Like, we keep them because it's cool to see how you guys like change your style, similar to how we've changed our style over the years too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think I'm supposed to be going fast right now, but I'm not. I think Elena's gonna die.
And what do you mean, what about video?
Yeah, elaborate. I have a few different things to say, but I don't wanna...
We don't want to assume.
Yeah.
There's so many ways that can go. And hey, Kitty, we're doing good. How are you doing today?
How's it going? I can't believe you lost track of time. What are we? A chopped liver? I have a family member that says it all the time, and I'm just like...
Chopped liver.
like, yeah, she's the only one who says it. It's kind of fun.
Who eats chopped liver?
I've never done that.
There was a doll.
That's too
It was
far.
like a talking Amy doll that I had as a kid. And that doll actually had one of the food things you could like feed it was liver. Because it's a healthy thing. Like, it was a really creepy doll. Like, I gave it away. Like, I was like, I don't want this. And we gave it away eventually.
Go for it. That's all I had to do this whole time.
And hello, Sleepy Bear. How are you doing?
Welcome back. Oh, shoot. Okay.
You can always post it as a video if you'd like and send it to us. In order for us to incorporate it like into the stream overlay and stuff, we'll probably just take a screenshot, or you could just send us the image,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's up to you. People have created videos before, so it's whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, Golden Freddy wants to create a glob, so we have been talking about making globs. Kitty's actually not only created her own glob, but like has made globs for others in the community, which is super awesome.
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm an epic gamer right now. Okay, not right now. Now I am. It would be so cool to see everyone's globs, or if anyone wants to update theirs, like, yeah, be our guest. Go right ahead. Just let us know if you want to update it on the overlay. Just because you make a new one or whatever doesn't... we're not going to assume.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, well, whenever it's in the globs channel, we do assume. Because we wrote that in, like, the channel description, I believe. But, like, anywhere else, like,
Right, yeah, anywhere
let
else.
us know. Yeah. because it was getting hard to keep track of everything when people were sending it in every place. That's why we created the
So did you update it yet?
channel.
Did you update it? Like, well, what? You wanted that?
So-
Hold on.
We've started updating once a month, just because doing it every time it comes in, like, it does take some time. Like, especially because depending on how people send it, we gotta, like, you know, remove backgrounds or, like, put in, like, save it into different files based on where it's going.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
There's no
We actually-
hard time on that.
No, yeah. We actually have a lot of website updates that are going to be happening in the next couple of months as well as we lead up to our anniversary in July. I'm super excited about it.
Looking forward to it.
I like the raccoon breed kitty thing because of like the tail, like from a lot of your like OC drawings and stuff. No, not again.
I was too close. I got blown my face off. Oh
So
god,
do you
and
know
now
what
I
you're
don't have-
doing? Like you like
Yeah, I gotta kill the bad guys.
right? Okay.
So
Kill
as
the
long as I
baddies.
kill the bad guys, then we're good. Oh, this dude's just sitting up here camping me.
We definitely feel you on the heat. I feel like Texas skips spring and it goes straight to summer, though. I think yesterday it was like in the 50s in the morning and then like the 90s in the afternoon. It was super weird.
Very strange. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. If I had picked myself up, I definitely would have died.
And wow, that was really quick, Golden Freddy. Feel free to send us the link and we will check it out after stream
I fell.
as Doza dies.
Oh my
yet
god, this
again.
is tough.
We're about to hit 40 deaths.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised because yesterday, like, the lowest step prediction for this game was 96. So, I don't know because we're on chapter 17 right now.
Yes, we are. You're not gonna step on me. There we go.
80 to snowing in a day. That sounds amazing.
Whoa.
Because like I mean I love snow. We didn't really get any this year here, so like I'm a jelly.
What is snow?
I don't really like the heat that much.
No?
Or at all, really. Yeah, like I
Like,
dread
What was your favorite?
my favorite season's winter.
Yeah, winter?
Yeah, it's always been winter. I love cold air, bundling up, and
Wearing scarves.
I love scarves so much. Or like, I don't know, I just have a nice collection of scarves and like shawls and things like that.
Yeah, you certainly know your way around dressing warm. And
Yes.
looking good doing it.
I don't know how to dress for this summer. I'm like, I'm gonna wear a shirt and basketball shorts. Like that's my summer go-to.
Hashtag fashion.
Yeah, I don't really have like summery I mean, I have like summery dresses, but I don't really go anywhere that like I wear dresses these days. So it's like shorts and a shirt it is.
You just need to go, like, just lowball it, like, and just go to the mall in a dress, you know, like that kind of.
All you've seen my dresses. They're for going out. They're not casual, like, let me go shop at the mall. When is
True.
the last time we've even been to a freaking mall, Doza? Like, we don't do.
When we got our vaccines.
Right, that's true. When we got our vaccines, it was at a mall that we went to where it was set up in our city. But like let's be real. Unless we're going out for, you know, like we do have a couple events coming up in May, and I'm kind of excited to be wearing some dresses for that.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't tried it on yet, but there was a dress that I wore like 4 years ago. Well, no, it was more than that. 5-6 years ago.
Oh, it's been a while.
Anyways, I wore it the first time I went to the Zelda Symphony with Doza, and I remembered like we have an event coming up this weekend, and I was like, I should wear that dress again. It's just sitting. I haven't worn it since that night, which is a little crazy.
You'll get your time to shine.
Yeah.
We're more of the bad guys. Oh, hello.
So Elden Ring update from Kitty. It killed a few dragons and cleaned up the bosses and quests in the bottom part of the Elden Ring map. Heading upwards into the new area now.
That's another death.
You've been dying a lot. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Sitting duck in there.
I just need to find a way to get over there. Oh no, this isn't the way. Oh, there's a way. There's a way.
What you don't think about is that the constant heat change means there isn't enough snow to do anything with. It just melts. It's not that I want to play in the snow. I just like snow. I like seeing it, you know?
Right, yeah.
Like even it falling, like it's nice, but I get what you mean. Global warming and like all of that with the weather changes and the craziness that's been happening, especially like even with Earth Day, like last week, all of the stuff happening on Earth Day and like through the weekend was pretty crazy in the US. I'm sure across the globe as well in other places, but you know. We learned like on Friday, Doze's grandpa, like apparently he watches the news every day at like 6, like the 6 o'clock evening news. So we watched it with him. It was the most depressing news ever, from weather to like just crime to like whatever. And I'm like, this is so sad. Like, why? Like I get it.
Every day is the end of the world to the news.
Like
I get it. Yeah, in a lot of ways it is. A lot of the ways the world is ending every day. Right? We are tumbling further and further into oblivion, never to be seen from again. The Earth is doomed, and there's no more goodness in our universe as we know it.
That's how they make it. Like, there was even a bit about, like, plastic. Like
is plastic making you fat? I was like, oh, really? We all need this right now.
Or is it giving you cancer? Like, it was such a, like, oh my God. Evening news is kind of weird.
How many times have we seen that exact same news thing?
But the way they say it just makes it, like, this fresh, new, like, dramatic
I
thing.
remember being in, like, 5th grade and seeing on the news, like, plastic poisoning our children. I'm like, oh, I'm a child. Am I being poisoned? Should I be worrying about this?
And hello, homie. How are you?
New studies show that keeping plastic water bottles in your vehicle gives cancer to everybody.
So, homie, can I just say, I really love following you on Instagram and like your daily Instagram stories. Like, I don't know what you're doing exactly, but I quite enjoy it. It's like a different dog, or sometimes the same dog, but like different ways every day. And it's kind of nice, you know? Mm-hmm. Like the consistency of you posting has been really great. We also had hot chocolate right before stream. So like great minds think alike yet again. We had blueberry pancakes earlier this week, great minds. And now this, like, oh my gosh. I wish I had more hot chocolate.
Avoid driving against Whitewater.
So go the other way.
So I just got to go up high enough and then like, because I thought I was just going to die. I didn't want to die.
You've died like 5 times.
I didn't want to die for this reason. If I drive like perpendicular to it or like slightly with it, like I should be okay.
That's epic, homie. I'm glad you have that. We haven't been on Instagram too much like for posting wise this week. It's just been busy, but I still enjoy looking at stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Great. They're on the plane.
Not great.
Oh yeah, here we go.
That dam. We can drive through the sluice gate.
What'd she call it? Sluice gate?
You wouldn't be able to send a link in the comments like here during the live stream, Golden Freddy. Again, we have a contact page on our website where you could do it. And we also like via Discord, if you want to send it to us that way. Those are kind of the main ways.
Yep. Just walk right up the stairs and go right indoors.
We've also been using Twitter less and less. I mean, we still look at things, but I don't know. I'll check it, I'll see things, I'll be like, okay, and then leave. I don't really know. I don't know. The more I feel about everything, like, I'm like, let's just stick to Discord and YouTube and TikTok, because I feel like I've catered TikTok enough to what I like.
You know what I'm really interested in?
What?
Just from like an entertainment standpoint. You know how like Twitter currently is like a cesspool of just vitriol and hate? I'm wondering how it can get worse. You know, like I'm really excited to see what the developments are going to be.
Free speech is going to be like, what does that mean?
Who knows?
This morning, I think it was this morning or last night, I forget, but like it was trending to like get Donald Trump back on Twitter. And I was like, okay, guys, people, even like other politicians, like Republicans, were like making these strong cases in tweet form about this to the point that it was trending. And I was like, yeah, okay.
I mean, people on both sides of the spectrum are going to want him for different reasons.
Yeah.
Because like you have like people that are more so like fall on his side are going to, they view him as a somewhat of a figurehead leader type. And then on the other side, it's like, well, they say that they don't, but they really do, because guess what that means? Every day it's going to come back. That whole like, do you remember before he was banned off of Twitter? Do you remember what daily life was like?
Yes. And he was also president at the time, so that's a whole other ball game. Also, welcome to the stream, Nathan. You're saying it's been so long, so did you have a different name prior? You forgot. Okay, well, welcome back. It's great to have you be here.
When was the last time that you graced us with your presence?
Do you remember what game it was or anything? Yeah.
Clearly, I didn't take into account this. Don't give me a hint. I know what I need to do.
Oh my gosh, I don't have a racism problem. My racism works just fine. Did you see that on Twitter? Or did you just make that up? Because either way, that's hilarious.
So funny. Oh. Anyways, so yeah, daily life was like, oh, I wonder what he's gonna say today.
Every day was
what crazy
a
thing.
surprise, yeah.
And all
I mean, there's some people like that, but like, I think we've catered our Twitter quite a bit. But like, when you still look at trending topics and stuff, which we actually got a tip from someone a long time ago for like trending topics. If it bothers you a lot, like just change like the location to something that's for a language that you're not gonna know. Like do, you know, whatever, like some language, and that can help you to like not look at it and let it affect you. But I like seeing what's trending because sometimes like, you know, Twitter does break news a lot quicker than like news outlets and stuff.
True. And news outlets eat that stuff up.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Nice work.
Nice work. Yes.
It's
nice
a meme my
work.
friends send me all the time, commonly attached to. Got it.
Is it the one that has
an
pink hair and has a black
Anime
dress?
girl dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the classic, not classic, but that's like the
The
one
one
that I
you-
think of, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too new to be
Oh,
classic.
Nathan, you are Drags. Well, welcome back.
Oh yeah, welcome. How you doing? Oh, ramp, off the ramp. Nope, that didn't work.
Damn it. Oh, I was close.
Ish.
Need to get more speed.
How do we get more speed, Doza?
We need to have a larger range for driving, or maybe if we had perhaps like some current to help us.
Possibly.
Maybe it is just a question of like getting.
What's wrong?
I gotta go around.
Not Chica, apparently. It's a new Genshin Impact, like, one.
Oh,
purchase
what?
thing, yeah.
Maybe we could get up that way.
Man.
And no need to apologize. Life gets busy. We totally get it. You gotta do you.
Watch
Yep.
this.
True.
Speaking of the pink hair anime girl dancing, that is from
Easy.
Kaguya-sama. Love is War, and that anime is goated. You should watch. Is it Slice of Life?
What is the anime called?
Kaguya-sama Love. So last night we actually put on an anime, and then I fell asleep.
Is it Kaguya or Kaguya?
I
'Cause,
probably
like,
butchered it.
There's a character in Naruto, and they all call her Kaguya.
And King Nick, yes, we have played 1, 2, and 3. The playthroughs of those games of Uncharted are on the channel already.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a blast with each and every single one.
And this one too, even though this is taking a while for the ramp or the bridge to get us.
I don't do well in vehicles. It doesn't matter the video game.
Dozer driving is the worst. Not like in real life he's fine, but I mean like in video games.
I don't mind driving in video games. I do mind driving in real life.
And sounds good, Golden Freddy. We'll be sure to check it after stream.
Elevator keeper person.
Oh, cool. Panera Bread job. That's awesome.
Hey,
Congrats
nice.
on the job.
Inspections.
I hope they
mac and
give.
cheese?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I hope they give you free other food too. Like
Yeah.
Panera's got really good baked goods.
When I worked at Schlotsky's, they let us
Make a sandwich?
We could have a lunch, and as long as it was totaled at a retail value of $5 or less, it was free.
Are their items usually $5 and less?
Yeah, like a small sandwich
Oh,
by
okay.
itself, with no drink.
Oh, okay.
But hey, it was something.
It was better than nothing.
Better than nothing. So, you know, that was... I like Schlotsky's. I've actually worked at a place and, like, still like, yeah, I'd eat their food. Because we have.
Yeah.
And normally, when people, like, work at a place and then they leave it, they're like, oh, God, I'm never going to eat there again. Because they know
No,
what
we
goes on in
still
the
eat our
back.
Schlotsky's.
Yeah, we do.
Yay, more reading.
What's up, douche? What do we got?
Another shipment of unmarked crates came upriver from the port. Only this one was accompanied by a group of armed soldiers. Though agitated, I commenced inspecting the integrity of the crates until a harsh voice commanded me to stop. I bristled at being ordered around like a common thug, but when I turned, I found myself staring into the eyes of Founder 2. It was the first time I'd seen any of the founders in the flesh. My throat... Because like reflush instead of refresh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing now. My throat went dry and I found myself struggling to speak as I needed to choose my words carefully. I explained to him I merely wanted to inspect the contents for weight, but he told me firmly it was unnecessary. I was relieved when he shifted his interest elsewhere. Truth be told, I did get a look inside the crates before Founder 2 stopped me. Cutlasses, pistols, and gunpowder. Considering the number of crates, I would say enough to supply an army.
Well, that's not good.
I did not speak of this to Eleanor. She's preoccupied. Eleanor? Isn't that the lady who died?
No. That's not
What was
Eleanor.
the date?
Her name was... It's like 1700s.
Oh, never mind. Trying to make a connection
She
that
was
doesn't
old, but
exist.
like, this is a little older.
She's preoccupied enough with her brother Jack's disappearance, but my friends must be told. Libretaria was founded on ideals worth defending, even against the founders themselves if necessary. Once I ensure Eleanor and little Abigail are safe, I shall make my way to town to inform the others. Until then, I shall keep my head down, but my eyes open.
That's funny. I've misspelled Libretaria or whatever in the description of today's stream. Please no one call me out. Thank you.
Libretaria?
I couldn't remember.
We'll have to fix that later.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So the anime Kitty's explaining from the one that Homie suggested.
Saw something about tomfoolery.
Anime about two kids who are in love with each other but are so proud that they're constantly warring to get the other person to admit it first, and it leads to all manners of tomfoolery.
I kind of love
fun.
that sounds right up Nusha's alley.
It's
And by
funny, it's
extension,
comedy. Listen, one of the main characters is voiced by Saitama. What more needs to be said? I don't know, other than where can we watch? Is it on a streaming service?
True and real. The Rock is cooking dozo with extra hot sauce? Yes, he is. As long as it's not Tabasco, I'm down with it.
And don't worry, Nathan, you're not the only one who has hit up our DMs in certain ways. But,
It's true.
Everyone grows. Like, we're all getting older as we speak.
I try not to hold things against people for too long because, most people deserve a shot at redemption.
Everyone deserves a second chance, especially when it's something as, silly as immaturity.
Yeah, that's something that I've learned, just over the years. It's kind of whatever, but it doesn't mean that I excuse those who were immature towards me when I was the same age as them, not acting a fool. So
also, regardless of immaturity or maturity, rules are rules, and with Discord, we follow them.
that's what we do.
Yes.
One of them.
You watch everything illegally. An honest banana.
Far, we're 2 for 2.
Yeah, which means we're due for some disaster.
Well, the
How many
water
get this
wheel's working,
elevator
that bodes
going? It's a
well.
little high. Huh.
Up that ramp right there, if you aim it perfectly up the stairs and then to the right.
Nope.
Okay. Can you pull it up using the
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 little
rope
pulley
thingy?
thing.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
inspect it
probably
further.
what you have to do.
Oh, hey, look, there's a thing.
Well, that's good.
Hey, give me a hand with this.
It's probably really heavy.
Oh, you guys are doing it. The power of love.
Right? It can overcome anything.
Oh, it's not staying up though.
I'll hold it. Just get the car.
Ooh, that's risky.
Oh! No, my
Gotta hold
god.
it. She's getting the car. Push. Push.
This is so easy. I'm not struggling at all.
This is insane. Wow, he's so freaking strong. How does he do it?
I don't know. That's definitely some busted ligaments or whatever. What do they call the muscle tissue? Strands? Muscle strands?
The myofascial release.
I don't know. Probably. My tibia.
My tibia.
My tibia.
My leg. Okay.
Keeps me regular.
Oh my goodness. How do you guys manage to find so many interesting games?
We have an amazing community that helps us with that.
Absolutely. Our gaming lists are so freaking long. There's so many, whether it's suggestions, our library, we look for game deals regularly. We're constantly in the know and trying to keep up with new game talk. In fact, did you guys hear about the new Disney Animal Crossing game?
You said you.
It's a thing.
It's a thing, and it was there was some stuff shared about it today. I didn't get a chance to read all of it, but it piqued my interest, obviously.
Marriage vow.
I remember back before the first mod applications even opened, and I said something, I forget, what it was, but it was like so tame, and afterwards I was certain I was barred from ever being mod for that. That's really funny. I mean, some of you guys know about like one of the mods. He was actually here yesterday. Who did something. He was actually the first person to ever like spam in our server.
Have a reason to get modded.
And have a reason to get modded. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. It took us a while to clean it up too, but they're a mod now.
That's pretty fun.
So yeah, we definitely, proof of concept, we do give second chances and stuff. Like, we get it.
Oh, you remember that, homie? Yeah. Oh, that's such a callback. Like, every now and then, Shadow will just randomly say chaos, chaos, and it just brings us back.
Yeah.
You know,
It was so funny.
we should stay focused.
And that was before we had any mods, though. But, like, Shadow and, you know, lots of people, like, people redeem themselves for sure.
Oh, the whole thing that just happened between... By the way, the whole thing that just happened between Nathan and Elena.
Yeah. They made it to the top of the elevator.
They made it to the top of the elevator, but the thing with their relationship is, like, she wants to talk about it. Like, she doesn't want to say anything for sure. Like, just because she's helping him doesn't mean, like, he's forgiven.
Right. That's good. Communication's great, and I'm glad like she's still here helping and they're going through this. This scenic route after that conversation is so dramatic, and I love it.
This reminds me of World of Warcraft, Mists of Pandaria specifically. There was just so much beautiful green in like the entrance zone. It was called Jade Forest, and for a good reason. It was like this, just flowers and trees and mossy rocks and high cliffs, and yeah, this is a beautiful game. I love this game.
It's beautiful. You should probably clip this, honestly. Just sharing this journey of the two of them with like some romantic music. I'll share it.
You can't even hear the car.
No.
Now you can. But like it went silent for a reason. Piano
They are.
coming in.
I hope they can work their things out.
Me too.
And yeah, the main character in this game is his name is Nathan Drake.
Correct.
I guess we'll see them soon.
Do you have someone in your knife? Someone in your life named Elena?
Homie, Doze and I like constantly like it makes us laugh when we think about how like you and Shadow actually do a little trolling, but it's still like when it comes to like because you guys were our first mods ever, right? So when it comes to the community and like actually modding, you still did it while still having fun and like messing around with us and all of that. Like we wanted that. We want that like community like feel of just having fun, but still to have those like leaders that can, help the community grow and make sure people listen to stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
So to make sure everyone's having a safe, fun time. That's really the whole concept of mods, anyways.
Yep.
And you guys do it well while still bringing the.
Didn't really want to like. I can kind of pick up on because, yo, I've been on the internet for a hot second now, right?
We're 90s babies.
Yeah, and I've cultivated more than one, or been a part of cultivating more than one online community.
Yeah.
So I can kind of pick up more or less. I'm not always gonna be perfect, of course, but I can kind of pick up on like that Reddit mod energy or like that Discord mod energy where it's like just someone who like gets a teeny bit of power and they just kind of go crazy with it.
Yeah,
Like,
but none of y'all are like that.
I know more or less like how to avoid that type of personality, like when looking for somebody
Absolutely.
to help out. So
And,
yeah, ours are super chill and great and awesome.
They're amazing, and we have fun with all of y'all individually as a group, and like you still, you guys have definitely helped us out, and we're just so appreciative.
Trying to get ooked in the duker. Yes, comfy. Yes. Always trying to get ooked in the duker.
And the bridge, yeah, fell into pieces. Cut my life into pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This is my last resort.
Is there a
Suffocation.
type of
No
pastry?
breathing. I'm still singing. I'm sorry.
I was afraid
Is there a type of pastry for what?
Hold on, wait.
losing you. I guess I was protecting myself. You know?
Oh, a little bit of Incredibles inspiration here.
We have a lot of ground to cover.
Ooh.
Should keep moving.
He doesn't want to really get into it right now. Still, like.
So, one of the things I was thinking about with like the whole Thief's End, like he's sad in the cover, and that's like what we're thinking about. But also, could he be sad that it's a thief's end because he's ending his thievery after this adventure because
That's what I think.
He chose and chooses Elena, like, you know, that relationship a little more than
At least we're on the right
his
side of the river
past.
now.
That's a pretty bird.
That would have been bad.
I'm right on there with you, Noosh. I think at this point, I don't think anyone's... I think Sam might die. But the Thieves' End won't be him. It'll be Nathan and his, like...
Him moving
treasure
on
hunting
from,
days.
yeah.
Like, maybe he becomes a historian like his mom. Everything above the belt kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. And speaking of birds, how would you guys feel if we just put videos out about birds? Because we've been doing a little bit of archiving and organizing, and we have some very funny bird videos from our travels that I put them all into a folder, and I'm like, if we add some like gaming music, does that pass as a gaming video and just like go have fun with it?
What if you just add that, like, that chicken dance song? I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's the one that goes...
It makes no sense, but like we were like going through things and like organizing some stuff lately, especially because like our one of our computers is giving us some issues with storage and memory right now, so we're trying to like optimize and
guys, storage
archive.
and memory, not either or, both.
So while doing so, we found like bird videos. We also found a lot of like travel stuff that don't necessarily have our face reveal in it. It's just funny, interesting things that we've seen as through different adventures and experiences. We even like completely vlogged an entire EDM festival for like 3 days.
Yes.
Like entire content of like some amazing sets and things. Like, why not share that experience? Like, I don't know.
Why not? Just do it.
I know like this is a gaming channel for the most part, but I wonder if we can kind of throw those in here and there and see what happens, or should we create a different channel for that in the future? I don't know. Because we are planning to, and it's going to happen later this year, a food channel on YouTube, which I'm really excited about. Actually recorded another recipe just yesterday.
Yeah.
So like that's in the works, but I don't know where this other type of content would go. I'm glad you guys are down for it though.
Thank you, homie.
And we actually have quite a few Among Us shorts and things. So like we do have Among Us videos on our channel, Nathan. Like
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't know specifically, yeah, because
Yeah.
we played it so many times.
We even played
since.
over the weekend.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
More
For-
reading.
It was part of our Discord community event.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 10 years later from that last one. I bade farewell to Eleanor and little Abigail at midnight. They joined the other escapees aboard the Swift Shore, bound for better shores. I pray I shall be able to join them soon. The founders have taken everything from me, from all of us. Okay, so those are like the Pirate King guys. That's what the founders are. What little gold I contributed is now gone or behind the high walls of New Devon. We shall see soon enough. At dawn, we go forth to take back what's rightfully ours. They did not stop us at the treasury. They shall not stop us now. My darling Eleanor, my sweet Abigail, should I perish here, should I fail you, know that I only wished us happiness and prosperity. Perhaps you will still have a chance for yourselves.
You know, Kitty,
Dang.
you're right. You're 100% right. We do appreciate the feedback, and I'm glad you would like it too. It's just, I think we get in our own heads sometimes about like,
All
you
the
know,
time.
people with like YouTube channels and things like that, or even any social media like profiles out there, like stick to your niche, like don't go beyond that. But you know, maybe we should push the boundaries a little bit.
I
'Cause
think-
we do
I
have
think targeted channels is probably the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we do have remember, like on this channel, while yes it's gaming, like we do have some of those videos we created about like pop culture, like couples and things like that too.
That has nothing to do with gaming.
No,
By the clothes there.
not at all. And those went well.
Fight?
Yeah, it wasn't really much of a stretch.
Yeah,
But
You're right.
because managing multiple channels can be a lot too.
We were just shoved against the walls.
So,
I think managing consistency.
but
across
like, would we
multiple
share
channels, that's
food
pretty
here on
tough.
this channel or on a different one?
Well,
Like, do we test it here and then move it later, or do we have a different dedicated? I feel
I
like we
don't-
go back and forth on this so many times.
we'll figure it out.
It's one of the rebels.
Yeah. And Kessler, you did make it. How are you doing today, fine sir?
You did it. My aim's been much better today. However, I've died a few times.
That's true. We're actually at 40 deaths now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a little bit of trouble on the ride over here.
Buddy, no
but Elena and Nate have been talking, and we're hoping, you know, good things in the future.
We don't know if they're going to stay together, but for now, they care a lot about each other, and they want to help each other first. So that's kind of where they're at.
And Nathan, we've played Among Us with our community so many times, including again, like this past weekend. We're trying to host Discord community events at least once a month consistently, and there's so many different highlights and things. So we originally, when we started community events, we would create videos for each specific event. But since shorts and like smaller like highlights and stuff like seems to be the trend right now, we're kind of sticking to that. Though we're not completely saying no to full-size videos, because there are plans and there have been plans. It's just a matter of making time for said plans.
Oh my god, if we showed y'all our brainstorm ideal list, like, woo.
Sometimes I wish we could just like be like, here's all the brainstorm, pick your favorites, let us know.
Right?
Because we do go back and forth on things all the time. And Kessler, we wish too. I know right now, like, we have pretty much just the weekends of when we can do community events, but we're hoping things can change in the future to try to provide new ones. You have joined, though, for a few, like Mario Kart and stuff, and we do love that. In fact, second is basically first when you play with us.
In hopes of finding a utopia, only to rob them of everything that they have.
We are dealing with a bunch of pirates.
Well, that is pretty diabolical, even for pirates.
Do you think the treasure's here?
That's the idea. The pirates kind of hold themselves up and
It's
then
not budging.
just
We need to
committed
get
serious war crimes. But I mean, like, what do they care?
They're dead now.
By it's been 300 years, yeah.
ODA Macum, Ares in Paradiso.
What does that mean?
It's the paradise.
I don't know any other words.
It's something that we've said before. Get this, don't skip it.
Oh, got it. I got it.
Today you will join
There.
me in paradise.
There's a cross up above, too.
Well, this all started with that Dicarius guy or whatever.
Doza was getting close, but I got second.
It's
He
basically
got
first.
third.
It's basically first. When you have everything that Noosh has gone through in her life, getting second,
Not
that's
so bad.
no. It's not about getting first. It's about beating Doza.
We are way too competitive. Even, oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to our next co-op game. I don't really know anything about the game other than like what you guys have told us. So
I feel like in
We'll
some
see.
ways, the
We'll be
two of us.
competitive?
Yeah, because in some ways we're both type A a little bit about certain things, and I think it comes out
No.
whenever there's like competitiveness.
yeah.
Like when you can be competitive, yes.
But I'm more type A.
Yeah, overall you
Yeah.
definitely are.
How dare you compare me to? I'm just kidding.
What?
I was
I'm
kidding.
literally your favorite person.
You are my favorite person. That's true.
Yeah. Pretty great. Don't want to fall now. Can I grab this? Yes. Silly them. They left me an exact route to get over this wall.
Kessler, let's do it. We've done it before. We played Fall Guys with you. And we've done, like, I mean, I guess that's not really co-op. Well,
Do you
we're
have
on a
Castle
team.
Crashers?
Because can you do co-op with other people for Castle Crashers online?
I've heard a number of people say, like, that they can just join us.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. We'll have to look
Because we have to go through the
that.
story first, right?
I'm wondering if it's like a hot drop in, hot drop out kind of deal.
Okay, so
Like you're playing in whatever and you keep
But-
your game open. Maybe that's
I
how
mean-
it works. I don't know.
Regardless of Castle Crashers, Kessler, we should totally, like, find a game that we could all play together and stream it, because that would be super fun.
They would, yeah.
all
No.
right, so which one of these do you think is Avery's?
All of them. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Body's on that one.
Why?
One's still intact.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You can do co-op story mode. Okay.
Well, you know, had a little
But, like,
practice.
online with other people, or just, like, with us here?
Like I don't need to worry about their progression.
Front door.
Sam.
Oh, they're right there.
He's still alive.
They're trying to figure out how to get in there.
They're at the right one? No, 'cause they said, like, well, who knows?
Well,
Let's
I mean,
just keep going.
I guess kind of it's like that's a straight line, but he kind of was pointing her off to the side, but maybe that's where he meant.
Yeah, online. Interesting.
Hmm.
Here goes nothing.
I don't want any like spoilers though, but you've actually played it before, right?
I have, yes.
So maybe look into it a little bit on your end and see what best we can do.
I will.
With
It won't take me long. I just need to set aside a little time to like familiarize myself with it.
Yeah, I want my
all.
reaction to be completely blind to it because I know nothing.
I too want your reaction to be completely blind to it.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Which you don't.
Yeah, this
Which
is
is
pretty.
great.
I like the flowers.
There's an area in Sekiro that's kind of like this, where everything's kind of flooded, and there's like beautiful lilies around and like lotus flowers.
We'll play the game eventually. Don't worry, Doza.
I think you'll like it.
I watched you for most of your playthrough for your original.
That's true, yeah.
We made a video about it.
Yes, it was so great. I love
Yeah.
it when you talk about the things I'm really into.
I mean, the things I liked were more aesthetics and like movements and things and the music and stuff rather than like combat.
The combat was my favorite part.
I know.
They did
I'm
it
just not.
so
I'm not huge on
good.
combat.
What if you like spent a little time with one combat in a game?
I mean, Doza, I've been trying to play Raji in Ancient Epic, and I suck at combat.
Yeah,
so
but like really like take your time. I guess it's a bigger thing than just.
yeah, it's harder for me, but I mean, I love a good story, and I love watching it, especially when there's combat within a story.
There's so many enemies.
Yep, gotta go super stealth mode,
Yes.
and then super like sniper mode.
Well, let's see if we can like sneak around
closer.
as much as we can. Dive underwater to avoid being spotted. Okay.
Pretty under here too.
It's gorgeous. It's just like the game I just set. I'm not even kidding. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh!
Gotta breathe.
Yeah. I didn't know what the
Is
indicator
she
was
still
going
with
to
you?
be. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, she's Slayer.
Naughty Dog is one of the few developers that can do like having a character follow you around like right, you know.
It is nice.
They really don't have to worry. They really only help. Because they do the same with for the most part with
And you've got this, Kessler. 3 more games, and then yeah, let's plan something for sure.
The Last of Us. That's what I was gonna say.
Not The Last of Us, but let's plan something for sure.
No. I mean,
No, I know.
yeah.
Could you imagine though, Last of Us co-op?
That'd be really cool. Was that a flintlock pistol? Oh hell yeah! Avast, ye hearties. Give up your tea. Where'd that guy go? I really should have marked him. There he is. How do I do it?
Gotta love the fast rolling. That's awesome, Kitty. We actually saw a video of like someone trying to roll and find a secret wall like multiple times and failing in Elden Ring. It was such a funny compilation though.
It was just the purity of it was just so precious.
Because like chat told her like, hey, try the hidden walls, and like every single wall just deny.
Yeah.
Kessler can be Joel and you and Doza can be Ellie. Let's go.
You better not let me die. I do like playing with the bow and arrow. I love the bow and arrow aesthetic. I love the way it plays. I'm just really not good at it. Because at the end of the day, what is a bow and arrow? It's sniping with extra steps.
Yeah. Does he not realize his buddy's gone?
No. Maybe that guy does.
He saw you.
No!
Big yikes. Elena! Going out front like a champ.
Yeah, I just had this grenade launcher and she's just like, right in front of you? Okay. Okay, I'm dropping. I have this 2-shot flintlock pistol. It's kind of like the one that Jack Sparrow has. Woo! A little spicy. I'm out of shots like on everything. Okay, pistole. That was my favorite online weapon in Uncharted 2.
Don't shoot Elena.
I'm not trying to. Get to the water, heal up. Find a new area. Elena's probably fine. Uh-oh. She's calling out for that there's a shotgun. I'm worried. Oh, no, she's okay. Hey, we're chill. We're good. No one's shooting us anymore. I'm glad you got your equip load under what you needed, Kitty. Fast roll is great. I always try to aim for at least medium. Yes! We took out a big boy.
We need to watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Well, we can start working on that.
Maybe.
I would rather watch that than Twilight, like, as our next
Well, we weren't.
series.
I mean, we weren't planning to watch Twilight.
I know, but I'm just.
People-
it's still true.
It's hit or miss. Like some of y'all said yes, others are like skip it. But after seeing Robert Pattinson in Batman, we want to see more things with him, just to see because his acting was surprisingly good.
For what he could do, yeah.
Yeah. Because we haven't seen anything of his since like Cedric.
I liked him as Cedric.
Yeah. The first 3 are good. The others are meh.
The first 3 Twilights.
Yeah. Oh no! Pirates of the Caribbean.
I haven't seen past the 3rd one. I don't think. I saw At World's End. I got the game for the Nintendo Wii. The game was garbage, but I liked the movie so much that I bought the game, knowing that like I was buying a rushed to shelves video game, like movie video game thingy. So, you know, I had fun with it where I could. I learned how to play craps for like 2 seconds. Oh, okay, something's shooting me. It's this guy. He has a shotgun. I just sniped him in the chest. No! As I was
Not
falling into the
like
water.
this.
What's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean, Kessler? Like, which one should we be watching out for?
The first 3.
Oh, which one specifically?
You have to watch them in order to understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, like, you'll see recurring characters or, like, there'll be character progression.
Twilight is hot garbage, so unless you want to cringe the whole way watching it, I don't recommend it. We actually saw, Jess actually sent it to us on TikTok, like, someone's reaction to Twilight for, like, a scene, and it was so hilarious. Like, it was almost like you should watch it to hate watch it, and to, like, cringe watch it. Don't die, you gotta breathe. Swim!
Where am I going? I don't know where to go. I can't
When
get
in
up.
doubt, go up!
There's ground here.
No!
I'm gonna die. This isn't my fault.
You can find it. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, there's.
Like
I think
there's
over
like
here. I think over
yeah,
here.
there's light.
No. Why has this happened to me?
Yeah, I think you're like at 42 now. I don't know. I stopped counting for some reason.
My
But the
face is
game
hot.
keeps track of deaths here, so he slipped into the back rooms. No one wanted him there.
One day I'll understand that reference, kitty. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a death.
Doza can't swim confirmed.
Clearly not. Okay. I don't want to, like, I don't know where it happened. I don't want to be near the ground. Like, I don't want to sink all the way down in case it happens again. Who's talking so loudly?
People.
They were all grouped up, so, like, if I threw a grenade... What? What?
Really? Right
no.
there? Big yikes.
Oh my god. No, don't grab stuff. I just need you to hit the ground. Oh, okay. Okay, we're healed up
Doza,
again. Why
do you
is this
not
so
know
tough?
about the back rooms?
I only know that people say that when, like, scary things or sussy things happen. Someone brought it up about a week ago, and it's like a game or something? Maybe VR? I'm not really sure.
The music's very intense here, and I like it.
I love it too.
Let's get past this, though. Let's beat the game, Doza.
Let's make some progression, huh?
Yes. I'm hoping we beat this tomorrow. I don't want to beat it today. I want to beat it tomorrow. Maybe try to squeeze in a bonus stream this weekend, and then start a co-op game next week. That is what my ideal plan would be. Oh no! There's a bot!
Oh, that too?
I don't know if our mods are here. I know Homie was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Big eggs.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna try to do it. I gotta log in. Because of course.
Oh my god, I gotta get around these people. I keep aggroing them and then I'm like, I just get blown up.
Search the area.
Okay, good. He lost sight of me. And then I'm just gonna throw this. There we go. Okay, that's 2 down. And then this guy. That's another 1 down. Oop, I just randomly threw that. I should move because they're gonna blow me up. Thank you, Noosh, for taking care of that.
Yes, I did it.
Let's get the high ground.
I reported it. So like typically what we do is report and then we delete, just so YouTube gets it too, like to, you know, hopefully remove their channel or whatever they're trying to do.
Ban the account entirely.
Yeah, never click sussy links, y'all.
Nope. Not advantageous to do so.
Okay, so now to explain L backrooms. Lib backrooms, L backrooms, la backrooms.
No spoilers, please.
Prepositions. Conjugations. I don't know.
No! They just sneak up on me. Okay. That was another death.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Alright. And then we'll throw this.
Yep, that's exactly, yeah, we did the report for YouTube and then we did the hide. That's the go-to. When it's someone, like, usually if it's someone that's, like, actually typing out other messages, not, like, one of those bots kind of thing, we typically have it at, like, you know, warnings and then, like, the timeouts or whatever before completely.
But if it's a bot, that's just a straight
That's
up.
a straight up, get out of here.
Nobody loves you.
It's funny because they ask for kisses.
Why do you think they ask for that? Because nobody will give it to them. That's why. I figured it out.
That's crazy that how many bots there are. But speaking of bots and like a positive thing, Discord, I noticed on our end actually had an update where like bot management and integration is in its own like section a little bit. So it's a little easier than like all of the stuff you had to do before for servers, which I really like. I only saw it like before stream tonight, so I haven't played around with it, but just on a quick glance, like I think it's a really good step up and positive development for Discord.
Good to see someone's making progress on the whole bot stuff.
Yeah. I think Discord bots are so much fun. Like there's so many like things that I would love to spend time on doing, but I mean, in the future, you gotta take baby steps, you know?
You'll get there, right?
You gotta crawl before you can walk. You gotta walk before you can run. You gotta run before you can do a whole marathon. It's a journey.
That's it. You okay?
I'm surprised Fly wasn't part of that.
Let's push on.
No, I know. It's not a natural thing. Like, how would you even progress that? I know, but like... flying. Being able to fly would be really cool.
Like fly like a bird.
Yeah.
That
or
only
like
flies away.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Because I don't know where I'm going.
Oh,
The song.
the song
Nelly
from the
Furtado.
2000s,
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah, Nelly Furtado. I'm Like a Bird is
I
a
did not
song,
know
I
that
believe.
that was the one who sang that song.
I think so.
Huh, interesting, yeah.
Will you guys be getting Gotham Knights?
What is Gotham Knights? Sorry.
Yeah, I was
What's
like,
that?
I mean, we have quite a few Batman games to get through.
I'm sure as we go through them, we'll learn more about what other Batman stuff is out there.
Yeah.
'Cause
Now that
currently-
Lego Batman's done, there's a whole new world out there.
Yeah, our knowledge of Batman games really just spans like the Lego Batman and then like
Arkham.
the Arkham ones. Yeah. Oops. I think I want to fly like an eagle. There we go. Easy. Done. I'm so glad I got past that part. It was rough.
I believe I can fly.
I can touch the sky too, I think.
I believe I can soar.
Be higher than evermore.
Okay. Space Jam. I guess we need to watch it over again, Dosa.
I guess so. I'm really, really bad with like picking up lyrics just like audibly.
Yet, when it comes to my humps, he knows how to sing that whole song at karaoke.
Almost the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah. or big bottom girls.
Yeah, Fat Bottom Girls.
Fat Bottom Girls,
That's
sorry.
the official name.
Right.
I promise you swift retribution as you have taken from me, so I have taken from you. Uh-oh, the different pirate leaders are getting mad at each other.
Ooh, a co-op Batman game
What?
with Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Batman.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
connected to
so-
the Arkham games, but it's made by the people who made Arkham Origins.
So it'll play like the old school like X-Men Legends games, or like that recent, what's that recent game that people that thought everyone was gonna play, but then not a lot of people played. It's like
Yeah.
it was like a Marvel something rather.
I don't remember, but also it's not Batman, it's Red Hood, whoever that is.
Then let's look around.
Oh come on, I could totally make that boost.
Batman's still very new in my life, so I don't know much.
The games are very new in mine. But I mean, like, huh? I aside from like the Christopher Nolan movies, I hadn't really done. I hadn't really like immersed myself in anything Batman related since like literally like the cartoons of when I was a kid. That
Yeah.
was it. Oh, there we go.
Hey, here we
Let's
go.
just move this over here. Red Hood, not Batman. Okay.
It's so cool that there's just a bunch of crates ready where you need them.
Right? I hope this is where it needs to go. Oh, catch it! Oh, I didn't catch it. It's too fast, too wily for me.
Get a hold of it.
Maybe if we put the little thing on and then we can like pull it out of the
I
water.
think you have to pull it up there. Yeah. Like where Elena went.
There we go. That's what I need to do. Yeah, exactly.
Glad you're alive, Hyper. How's your evening going?
Welcome back.
Come,
Oh, let's just pull this all in.
come to
Yo, 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 yo. Here we go. Co-oping a beat 'em up game like I think those Arkham games are would be fun.
Especially with a good friend.
You know, I have a good friend.
Hello, good friend.
It's you.
I said hello, good friend.
Oh, to yourself.
You. No, to
me.
you.
Oh.
Because you said you have a good friend, and that's, you know.
I get you. I get you. Yeah. Good.
So
I'm
now,
glad.
you ready to learn about the back rooms?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
the chops are plenty busted
It's
already.
actually an old 4chan post that was this image of a creepy, empty office space caption with creepy lore. Basically, it's where you go when you no clip out of reality, and it's just an infinite extent of musky old office space that all looks the same. Supposedly, strange creatures wander the halls as well. It's an interesting idea, so people have made their own spins on the concept, and it's gotten really popular lately when this one short film director started making some awesome videos centered around it.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks for the 3-part full context.
Wet again. Tired, bruised. Oh, hungry. I could eat.
I don't. I mean, that's a real. That is. I love that. I love the concept of it. With the old office thing. I mean, it kind of gives me. I may be way off base here because I really don't. This is my first. But like Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Backrooms.
Yeah. Right. Like, would Bendy show up in a back room? Is that?
That's believable, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And that's awesome, Hyper. I'm glad you're working on a big project. We look forward to seeing it, and we love being able to give you our opinions and critiques and things. We're always down for and open to give constructive criticism, if I could even say the word right.
Hey, it's tough. You know,
Sometimes it is.
It's 2 C words back to back.
Earlier, I said refresh instead of refresh. It's still bugging me.
Had the motivation.
I can't believe you're holding on to that.
I don't know why. I hold on to things
find
for
it
so
odd that all
long.
these
Things
houses
irk me and
underwater
just
except for
consume
one.
my life.
Avery's.
Is it just me or is it everyone?
Am I the weird one? No, everyone else
Am
must
I
be.
the drama?
Am I the drama?
Can't stop saying that lately for some reason.
That's kind of her like at-home catchphrase right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all drawing all the cool stuff we're finding in this house. Can we break through this window? Nope. Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that one was extra shiny.
You grab it yet? Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What is it?
A pot, a chalice.
It's a chalice. What do you think it held?
A pumpkin.
It's like when people grow things to be
That's
shaped a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha. I like square.
Was there something back on that drawer chest on the other one on the left side? Other side? Like turn your camera over here.
Doing?
There's something there.
Oh, yeah, it's a little crane thing.
Oh, again? Okay, God, sorry.
Yeah. Did you see this bed though? Would you sleep in that bed?
No, Doza, I would not.
Because it'd probably eat you. You know,
Someone
it
really-
would break you down over time.
Someone needs to like come and like conserve and preserve all of this.
Yeah, I mean it's gorgeous, but I don't know what you could do. Like once something's rotted through, like is that
It can still be saved in some cases. It's case by case, but there are nonprofits out there that this is their thing.
what if you
What's
vacuum
this?
seal it in like plastic wrap? Maybe that would help.
Hmm.
No, I don't really know much about conservation. Founder Baldridge, I received word you are mustering your soldiers to attack me. As a fellow pirate and as your friend prior to our years in Libretaria, I implore you, heed my words. I do not know who sowed the seeds of our current discord, but of this I am certain. If the Civil War continues, everything we have spent our lives working towards shall come to ruin. History will remember us not as pioneers, but fools. We must put a stop to this conflict together. Should we join forces, we shall have the strongest alliance on the island. The other founders will either join us or fall to our superior might. If you agree, light a candle in your study this evening, and I shall take that as a sign you have come to your senses. If not, remember both Juan and England have made attempts on my life and failed.
Ooh.
What does this say?
That's
that
probably
was just
all
the
of
whole
it,
thing.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And thank you for sending that to us, Kessler. We'll absolutely check it out.
Jesus.
Appreciate it.
Got all Lord of the Flies in here.
No kidding.
Do you think we can still see that that candle? It probably would have like fallen into the water by now, right?
Probably, but you can
Man.
always...
That'd have been so cool though.
It's beautiful.
Word.
Bird. That's pretty cool, yeah. I wonder what all this looked like in its prime. Can we open this window up? I thought I saw it. No, it's just a little hole. There goes my dreams of seeing this candle in the windowsill. Oh well. All gone.
So we'll light a candle later at our windowsill.
Right? I wonder how everyone else will interpret that. That we want to join forces against the other pirates? Probably not. Oh, hello. I guess I'll just drop down here and see what happens. With all this vegetation and growth, does it kind of give you Last of Us vibes in a way?
Kinda.
Because there's a lot of flooded areas.
No, like this is too pretty though.
There was some pretty
Yeah,
moments.
there were some, but like this,
Cannons
no,
look
like
they
this
were
is,
retrofitted.
this is not The Last of Us.
Improvised defenses.
This is Uncharted.
No, I guess
Get it
you're
straight.
right.
Guess not.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Like this is an abandoned area, but still.
Nice water feature.
I wonder what it smells like
Another
in here.
swim,
Because I gotta admit, I love Uncharted more than The Last of Us. I
Did
think
y'all hear that?
Uncharted is a better series and a better game overall than The Last of Us. But this is strictly my opinion. You don't have to at me. You can have your own opinion.
Do you think you'll feel that way once they come out with Last of Us 4?
Probably.
Right, you
My
are.
connection to Uncharted, like since we've started that journey, like on this channel, has been too high. It's always been like one of the top games for me.
Every game's a banger.
So far, it hasn't let me down. Like it it takes me through a lot of roller coasters through the like course of the game for sure. But yeah, like it's very satisfying for me.
Overall, you find it quite interesting, intriguing, and you just want more.
I do. Whereas with The Last of Us, like I'm not craving that much more. But I
You're also
obviously
not a
I like
fan
it
of
too.
horror.
Exactly.
Stronger than it looks.
The treasure hunting concept and the history and like, you know, the puzzles and all that here is fun. There's no really puzzles in The Last of Us. There's no like, other than survive, there's no figuring out too much other than survival.
Because there's not gonna be like puzzles like that are too crazy because no one's going out of their way to specifically make puzzles
No.
to solve this type of game would, with the whole globe-trotting aspect and obviously finding hidden treasure and people trying to
Yeah.
hide it. Like obviously, yeah. I get what you're saying. Can I climb up this? Maybe we can move it. There's got to be something we can move. Like, can we just?
That looks like a path up here.
What? Where?
It's a little
What?
too high.
I know. I just said that.
And hey, Box Boy,
We got this chair.
how are you doing today?
That's pretty cool, Kitty, that people are making whole indie games for this. I love that. Have a community really come together.
I like how he goes back to the back rooms. Get it?
Nice.
Backing it up.
Nice, Noosh. That was a good one.
What if Joel can fly in Last of Us 4? What if Nathan can drive in Last of Us 4?
Are y'all thinking like futuristic Last of Us and it's like Cyborg Joe?
Ugh, Cyborg Joe. It's been a hot
and
minute.
he uses his jet packs in his feet or something to fly. I see things that I can clearly grab, but I can't get there with the current the way it is. Maybe if I swim adjacent to the current, or not adjacent, but you know.
To the side, sure.
Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed to do. And we progress. Yeah.
And we fail.
It's
Does it
fast.
reset? It kind of did reset the way it is.
Which means we need to weigh it down. Well, Elena's here, so maybe she can help us.
Are we close to 1.69? That's fun. I hope we can like grab a screenshot when that happens.
We missed getting 69, so.
Yeah, exactly. Today you are very today. That's awesome. What if Doza's aim actually improves on the next Uncharted game?
It could if they make it for PC.
We can only hope.
Oh,
Yeah, like Doza's, yeah, keyboard, mouse, PC is definitely his strength over controller.
I've lost my skill. I don't think I can get it back at this point. Because I felt like I was pretty okay with the controller. Like, I beat Dead Space on the hardest difficulty with, like, the beginner pistol that you get at the beginning of the game, or beginner weapon, I should say. It's basically a pistol, right? So I did all of that on the hardest difficulty so that I could get 2 trophies with 1 stone. I mean, 1 playthrough. But I certainly couldn't do that now. No way. I just love pointing and clicking so much, and I've been able to type without looking at the keyboard for a long time now, and a big part of that was playing games on the PC. Not because I was actually practicing my typing.
There is a typing game that we may play on the channel someday. It's a co-op typing, like, funny game. You want to tell them what it is? I'm not remembering the name right now is why.
Oh, we hadn't told them the last time we brought it up.
Oh, do you not want to tell them? There's,
Well, like it'll be for like later, because like I kind of want to play it when it's like, I don't know, maybe I want to play it when it's more Halloween, because it's a horror game.
it is a horror game, but it's one that I want to play. Can you believe it? It's so weird. Who am I?
Yeah, I'll just say it. I'll just say it for the sake of like getting it out there to
It's
y'all.
not Mario Teaches Typing.
No, it's not. It's not. So it's kind of jank the way that I would have to do it, but basically, uh-oh.
Wow.
Good lord.
Were they all poisoned? There's only one reason why they would all be here.
Looks like we're a little late.
I can't believe this is all here.
Hey, Nate,
Did Kitty guess it?
check it out.
It's another sigil.
Yes.
Yep, Typing of the Dead co-op. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, co-op,
It's them.
where we're both playing it at the same time,
And
kind of
typing
deal,
at the
and like
same
in real
time.
time. Yes, yes, we would love to do that.
It's been on our list for a couple of years.
What the hell happened here?
I had made some progress getting it set up because it, like I was saying earlier, has a pretty jank setup, but I haven't had an opportunity to go back to it.
So they were
and
all poisoned.
figure it out. Yeah, I knew it. They're all poisoned.
So what was this? Some kind of wealthy pirate suicide?
Smithing
cult?
stones, Kitty,
No,
you
someone-
slay.
Likely.
Someone made it out of here.
Not these guys.
Not all these chairs are filled. Why would they have chairs for people who don't sit there, right?
On behalf of Lord Avery, I invite you to my manor at sundown tomorrow. The time has come to abandon our animosities and reunite under the banner of God and liberty.
Do you think he killed them all?
Signed, Thomas, too.
Oh, two
Thomas.
killed them all?
Not Avery.
So is Avery dead?
What if Avery's one of them?
What do you
Like,
bet?
I can't remember the last picture we saw of Avery.
Thomas too? Henry Avery.
What
They
if
were
they
in
were
it
working
together?
together?
Looks like our hosts didn't stick around to clean up their mess.
Yeah.
What a betrayal!
Cautious of them.
so
Well, the other pirates were also
So
trying to
these
get
guys
in cahoots
sparked
with each other.
a full-scale revolt when they claimed the treasure for themselves. Now, they took care of the colonists, but then they had to deal with each other. And I'm guessing things got pretty messy. So, Avery and two invite them up here to,
Abandon our animosity.
abandon the animosities.
But instead kill them.
Right.
Avery makes a grand toast. For God and liberty! Arg, ahoy, mateys, all that. Yeah, I'll take
Cute.
a swig. Except these two. And just like that, all the treasure of Libretaria becomes the sole possession of two men. These are some of history's greatest pirates, and they all perished in an instant at this
Pretty cool.
very table.
She sees his passion.
Yeah, she really does.
How much he loves this. How great of a historian he is. How he can put it all together.
Yeah.
She's in love.
But does she fit into that life?
I'm sorry.
That's what she's struggling
Is
with
she
and
holding
trying to
him
figure
back?
out.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
We've
So
both struggled
since
with
our
that
missing
in our
persons aren't here
relationship.
at Two's Manor,
All in the
Holding
sake
each
of
other back.
protection. They're feeling that
We
way,
should
certainly,
hand over
yes.
Avery's.
yeah. Let's go.
Pirates will be pirates even in a sophisticated society.
I mean, yeah, like
They
just
are proud.
think of it from a cultural standpoint. Like, your appearance was one of the biggest, like, telling points before you even
who
open
you
your mouth.
were.
Yeah.
It still is.
It is.
Even
it still
in
is.
current society, the way you present yourself is a huge part to how people will perceive you.
Especially when you have to be in charge of, like, so many other people and you're one of the biggest pioneers of your time. Like, of course you're gonna, like, put on the fleek.
Think about the queen.
There.
Yeah, I mean,
The
she
way
still
she
does it.
dresses.
She's peacocking all the time.
Okay.
That's the term.
Okay.
That's the term.
I love peacocks.
Yeah, well, they are known for being
around.
vain. Yeah. I thought of something I'll tell you later. Off stream. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and climb this very mossy lump of a log. And here we go.
Be careful.
Cyborg Joe sounds like something. Oh, I told.
Like a Saturday
Yeah,
cartoon. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I did
There's too much happening.
I was going to address it afterwards.
Well, go ahead, undress it.
All right.
Dress it. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you.
Hi.
It's been a long day. We didn't get enough sleep last night, and then we spent the day apart, actually. Every Wednesday now, we are not together. It's quite sad.
That heart grows fonder thing is so true.
It really is. I know it's only like a few hours on Wednesdays, but we're a little dramatic, and it's been interesting.
Huh?
Yeah, she's always the first one to go for the lewd memes.
What?
Yep.
Do I?
And we
Am
are
I the
officially
drama?
inside Avery's house.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you are. I thought that was clear by
I-
now. Wow.
Gorgeous. If only they could like preserve all of this or
Word of the
something.
day.
Hey, look, another bird.
Ostentatious.
Yeah.
So why didn't he kill Thomas?
Whoa.
The instrument. Oh my gosh, the harp back there.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was. Can you imagine taking orders from a paranoid psychopath?
Yes.
Am I right?
We've all had that one boss who's a paranoid psychopath.
Yeah, certainly. Yes. A little out of tune. We could probably fix that up. Piano. Sounds a little better. That's still looking pretty
In the
clean.
recommended feed below this video, there's someone else's Uncharted 4 stream. Well, good. Uncharted's great. More people should play it.
What the heck? Anyone else on this platform is currently streaming Uncharted 4, in 2022.
Great minds think alike.
I thought we had the lock on this niche.
We do not.
It appears we don't.
Is this a kitchen?
Yeah, we just walked through here. I thought maybe that was going to be the next area, but
Nope.
I feel like a room that grand, think about it. If the developers and art team spend this much time here, there must be something else to it.
I also want to say, like, YouTube has actually been upping their analytics, like dashboards and stuff. They've been making some interesting changes of how they present, like, the data. It's been really cool to look at. For any of y'all that have your own YouTube channels and, like, want to, you know, I don't know how everyone else does it, but one thing that we do every single month, we actually have been tracking, like, on an Excel sheet, the different analytics for all of our social media and Patreon and merch and all kinds of things, right? Just to see like the progression of the journey. And with YouTube adding more features and stuff, it's making it a little bit easier to kind of, you know, analyze the data. It is analytics after all.
That's true.
It's been nice.
Noosh is a fiend for analytics.
I am.
She loves it.
As much as I hate math, the numbers don't lie.
Check it out.
They reminds me of the song.
It's really easy to understand. Number bigger than before. Good.
It's not only the number bigger though, because like you have to take into consideration so many different things. I think like statistics in general was probably one of my favorites growing up.
I did well in
Yeah.
that.
Trying to like theorize like what the probability of something could be, or like if I want to do this, how can I affect that by doing things that aren't just numerical changes, you know? Because you can never predict. You can't say, oh, this short is popping off, I'm gonna go viral. You can't predict that. You don't know what's gonna happen. But seeing those trends, seeing those changes, and also seeing like what videos are recommending our videos and like what those topics are, using those keywords.
What are people talking about? What people are interested in?
What are the current trends based on Google Trends, but also specifically in your niche with gaming. I think there's also a section on YouTube now that tells you in the analytics like, hey, people who are consuming your content are also searching for these type of things. Like, consider making more about this because they're not finding what they want when they're searching these items. Like, it's getting to that point, and I think I love having all that data at like your fingertips so you can kind of use it to help you in whatever it is that you're trying to do. I've been using it more, I'll be honest, like for our clients than we have used for us. Just because so many things that we want to do, we don't have enough time for, because obviously our client work with freelancing is our bread and butter right now, more than Noosh and Dosa, but this is still our passion. So I want to start incorporating it. And it's great that I can kind of learn from that end and apply it here later when we have more time to give to it. Mic drop.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to drop my mic though. These are expensive.
Yeah, I really don't understand the mic drop. I think y'all know my opinions on that. When I see someone mic drop, I could cringe a little bit. And I feel bad for the microphone. It didn't deserve that. The floor is also dirty. Come on.
Terrible business person who just wants to draw. My mom hates it. Yeah, like, it's funny because when... Obviously, doing all of this stuff isn't what my parents expected me to do with my life. So when I talk about, like, the fun stuff, they're, like, not completely understanding it. Like, I'm talking about my dad particularly. Like, he's like... You're playing games like you did as a kid. Whoop-de-doo, right? But when I go into the analytics, when I go into how much like social media has an impact, how much like video creating, editing, all of these different softwares and programs and stuff, he does like, he thinks it's neat to the point where he'll like understand the business behind it a little bit better. And like he appreciates the hard work that we do. So he's coming around.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, like the day he finally says like, I am proud of you for doing Noosh and Dosa. I don't think that'll ever happen. But if that ever happens, I will break down crying and just be like, that's it. My life. I'm done.
You got to hear the P word.
Right? Proud.
What a coveted word that is. Holds so much power in just 5 letters.
I don't know about y'all's like parents or families and things. We're all super diverse here in this community, which I love. But like, when it comes to my like Indian American parents being a first gen, like I don't hear that proud word a lot or ever. There's very few things like it's like I am proud of you. So I definitely crave it. Validation from my parents and like from like I don't really care too much about validation from a lot of people, but when it comes from like my father or my mother, who I have the utmost respect for, like that means everything to me. I also seek validation from Dosa, but I think I get it all the time.
I try to remind myself to give it to her because a lot of people don't get enough of it. They just don't. And I love to foster creativity and positivity and reinforce like that. I think that's a really good way to do it. Obviously, I'm not a fan of coddling, so there is a balance there. But like recognizing and giving credit where credit's due goes a long way.
I mean, I tear up when even Doza's mom tells both of us, and she makes sure to include me, like when she says like she's proud of us, because she's also a woman and a parental figure that I respect of the utmost. So it's like having her validation means so much.
Noosh, I'm just gonna jump for this, and hopefully I can get it.
Let's go swing on a chandelier.
Yeah, let's go swing on a chandelier.
Let's do
I'm not
it.
getting the prompt. I really want to just like move on from this room. Don't give me the hint. I'm going for it.
This reminds me of a Bollywood scene, except you failed.
Why can't I just like grab it? We could do it so far.
Okay, let's try it again. Do you think it'll work this time? Do you think it's even meant to be swung on?
Look.
Okay.
No, we did this part. That was so stupid.
And I'm so glad you have the research thing on yours, Kessler. It's so cool. There's so many like different, things to get into about all of that.
Oh my god, I had to follow footprints.
If you guys ever like, I love talking about this stuff. So if you ever have questions about different things that we do to like, help us with the content creation, the research, all of that, analytics, like let us know. Like we're happy to provide our insights and experience, because I think, sharing the knowledge and being able to help others is so great with the skills and things that we enjoy,
Yeah.
You still don't have clips yet on YouTube? Have you tried, like, I don't know if you do, but like if you have multiple different accounts on YouTube, like you have your main channel, but you may have like another Gmail you use for work or something that could possibly have it, that you could clip that way possibly? Because I know, like we both had our own channels and like our own, not channels, but like our own, YouTube accounts before we created the Noosh and Doza account. So we were able to get clips earlier on some of the others, if that makes sense. Like you could try to do that. It's a little inconvenient switching accounts, but Google lets you sign into, I think, like 6 at a time. Which we sign into our clients' like emails, and not their emails, but their channels and stuff too. You can actually even give permissions to another YouTube account to like help you collaborate on your channel, and maybe that has clipping already. You could always see if that works.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Also, shout out to everyone that's ever clipped anything on our like streams and posted it in stream highlights for us in Discord. You guys, like some of them, you may not have seen all of them on our YouTube shorts yet, but they're definitely helping us to capture those moments that you guys want highlighted even further. And it's been amazing, and we're super grateful for that.
Ah, yes. It's been so wonderful. I also love giving credit in the comments, like to those who like clip things.
I wish we could just tag y'all, but that's like one thing still lacking from YouTube.
Yeah. I'm gonna... did that get him?
There used to be like tagging and messaging and stuff, but I think you can only do that in like a community post right now.
Yeah. Let me get on the other side! No. Oh. Visible frustration.
Oh, Kitty, I'm glad you get those. I don't get those. It's very hard to get validation. It's always you can do better. Or like, hey, what about this? Or what's the next thing? Like, oh, you accomplished this goal? They don't even say it that way, but like, oh, you're done with this. Let's move on to the next thing. Like, keep going. It's always that. How long must I keep going? What? But that's where my drive comes from.
Certain amount of subscribers. Interesting.
No.
No, Kessler.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Oh, I did not know that. You can tag if you and the other person has a certain amount of subscribers. I guess that's why we can't tag everybody. And we, yeah.
Oh, that would explain why it's so inconsistent, yeah.
Yeah. Clip scares me. I don't know how it works. Try it. If you see it there, just do it. See what happens. You'll never know until you do. Everything's like trial and error sometimes.
Oh god, oh god.
We still don't know every day if like our audio is gonna work when we start stream. Trial and error.
It's always like we have to account for that because
That's why
otherwise
we start setting up for a stream like 30 minutes before. And some days it could be like we check it, we're good, and then we can, you know, do something else. But we have to have that time because we've had plenty of audio issues and we try to avoid them as much as humanly possible. Did you ever swing on the chandelier? You didn't, did you?
No, I think that's gonna come later.
Okay, well, yeah, there's too many people here now.
Ah, Elena, move. Okay, we have a gun now. Woo! There we go. This guy's been a thorn in my side. Done. Easy. Okay. Who else is around here? Oh, hey!
It's not over yet.
I know it's not over. Oh my god, don't
She
just
just
stand up
needed
in front of my shots.
She needed a voice line, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. It'd been a while. Okay. What else is around here? Ah! Not what I meant to do.
Well, you did it.
Yeah, but I only have 2 more grenades right now. I gotta be careful. Okay, there's a guy up here. I can just run and gun with my sniper rifle.
The feedback and validation from you guys definitely keeps us going. In fact, some of y'all's comments or things that you guys have created for us in the past, we definitely keep either screenshotted in our phone or like around our place to help us keep going, because it's this community that truly gives us that drive and inspires us to keep going, even on like the roughest day. So thank you, Kitty, and everyone else, of course, too, because it's so many of y'all. Even in fact, today, since Doza was working away from here and like we were texting each other throughout the day with like, we like to like keep communication of like, okay, we did accomplish this, here's going on to the next thing, and back and forth to make sure, you know, we're still staying efficient with everything we have going on. And there was a part where it was like, yeah, we're strong, we can get through this, like trying to hype each other up. And there was a fan art that was created of like our buff globs, like us, like super buff and strong, like we can handle all this like stuff. And we sent it to each other, things like that, like, look, these are people in the community who believe in us, like we got to keep going. And I can't like, I don't think I can ever express myself enough about how that makes me feel. It's humbling, it's super sweet, it's there's not enough words. It just means so much to us.
All right, let's get that door open.
Really? It's fuel for the soul.
Yeah, like screw chicken soup for the soul, like the books. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I used to read those as a kid.
It got me through some hard times.
Yeah.
You know, credit where credit is due, as we were saying.
But you guys definitely.
Yeah, I hate books.
You guys definitely, you know, help with that. We actually have a binder of every like thing, like letters and stuff that we've received, like fan mail and things, and we keep them all. And when we're feeling down, we pull it out, and it's like, see, like we can do this. We don't want to quit.
Hell no.
Though, if I had $1 for every time I said we should quit,
I agree. I see
it
you
would
there.
be a lot of money.
That self-doubt, that creeps in. It sneaks up on you.
Oh my
Look,
gosh.
I can grab this now.
Let's go! Swinging on the chandelier like a champ. Can you do it again?
I've been here already.
Oh, go to the other side. Let's go.
We're
This is.
we're
Do
still
you know the
going.
Bollywood movie I'm
Alright.
referencing?
No.
You do,
I thought you were
come
just being
on.
hype.
No, there's a Bollywood movie where he's like. I don't want to say it because I want to like do a funny edit with it now.
Okay.
But yes, Nathan
support
Drake
this.
is filling my Bollywood dreams.
Oh, Kessler saw that earlier. I threw a grenade literally at Elena's face.
At her face. Of course you did.
And she actually like, oh, hugs and kisses.
Well, hello.
I don't have a bone to pick with this guy.
It's a letter signed by Avery.
Really?
Very? Who's that?
Read it.
A very.
Subjects, as the sun sets on our glorious
Must be about
paradise,
birds,
we
considering
must
we've been
endeavor
seeing so
to
many.
preserve its riches. The traitorous too knows our secrets, so we must act quickly, destroy the dam, cleanse New Devon.
Here we go.
Devon.
Uh-huh. And move my treasure through the passage to my ship.
Two and Avery turned on each other.
Are you really surprised?
I guess not.
Here you go.
Kessler.
No way.
Why do you do this to us?
It's in India? That's so cool.
Well, we're gonna have to buy it. I mean, you know,
Of
it's
course.
a guarantee.
It's 100%. It was already 100% guaranteed. My loyal subjects, as the sun sets. Oh, we just read this, or Elena just read this to us. I don't need to read it again.
Hmm. All right, putting that away.
Let's go find that passage.
I think this is the year we should finally just play Raji on the channel, and you should do the combat, I should do the story.
Okay. That works.
Like, it's a solo game, but I think, like, we could, you know, both play it, because the combat's too hard for me, and I've been trying to play it for over a year now, and we should just play it on stream.
Every time you pick it up, it gets overwhelming for you.
It does. It reminds me of how bad I am at combat. And I don't have, with so many things I'm trying to accomplish, like, I don't have the patience to work on combat when I can easily pass controller over to Doza to experience a beautiful game.
Yeah, if it's not point and shoot, she don't want it. She gives it the boot.
Whatever it is we're looking
Yeah.
for somewhere around here.
There's gotta be another way out of this room.
Maybe I'll fight some stuff in Breath of the Wild when we play it, though. Because I did fight the little baddies. It was just the big baddies I didn't.
Once we get some stuff first,
Yeah,
we can
I'll be
definitely,
okay.
we can definitely,
I like the bow and arrow.
yeah, the bow and arrow's cool.
Or the spears. I was really good with spears.
Well, you can keep them away a little easier.
Exactly. I don't want to touch them.
I wonder.
Ew,
No
yucky.
touchy.
Nope.
We gotta figure out where the secret passageway is, huh?
This could be.
We need a skull here, maybe.
But it isn't.
Oh. Hello?
Can you go up there? Like, there's
Like
that
if I were to
railing.
climb?
Yeah, like what's up there? Why is it there?
For curtains, I guess? Like
Well,
when the
I meant
windows
for
are
you.
open?
Like, why is the light on it? Or am I just overthinking?
I think you're overthinking. Let's go up this spiral staircase.
Or that.
What have you got there?
Proclamation.
It's a copy of the British proclamation to apprehend Avery.
Oh,
He
wow.
framed it.
Proud of being the most wanted man in the world.
God save the king. That's pretty cool. Wait, was there something shiny down there? Like treasure you forgot?
Where?
Behind. Like, go behind the staircase?
Oh, okay.
No? Okay.
I think I saw what you were seeing. Was it one of these, like...
See the shiny light right there?
Yeah, I do.
But, no, I could just be... No, it's okay.
That's kind of weird.
Keep going up.
Earlier, the water was broken for a waterfall. Like, you could see the water flowing on top of the rocks and, like, where the water landed, but not the actual waterfall.
Hey, look,
Hey!
treasure.
Maybe it was this. Play it off, play it off, play
I
it
will,
off.
I will always tell you
That's a
when there's something
Beautiful
shiny.
plate. Hey, look, this bear
Bear.
claw and the bear mouth.
We saw a bear like that. Like, we took pictures with a statue like that when we went to Alaska at the
Yep.
museum.
I sure did. Look, a bear carcass. Neat.
Okay, neat.
Raise the roof.
Okay. It's more like praise the Lord, but sure.
Praise the god King Avery.
Pirate.
Pirate.
I don't think there's anything
Maybe
up
there's
here.
something to do with, like, his... Is this him? This must be him, right?
Eh.
I love red. Whoa!
Ooh.
Noosh, you were right.
Yeah, so jump up further, maybe?
Wait. What am I... What am I... What am I standing on?
Your like legs are on the wall in the corner.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
never
I'm
mind.
not. Oh, okay. Weird, but hey,
More
it is what it is.
Uncharted jank.
It's a good thing we gave this game enough time to get all the bugs out.
Yeah, sure. Up there, up there, up there.
I can't.
Oh, what about
What?
that?
I'm up on something?
Just- Can you just fall?
Maybe I wasn't supposed to be there.
Maybe not. But why would that be there then if not?
Like
you
a
know?
grabbable ledge, yeah. Like they have to program that crap in there.
Because there's more here.
Oh, okay. Like,
Can you go higher up? Like, did you look up to see if there's a ledge up there? No. So
oh,
just
like
keep
where
going
this
to the
would
left.
end up?
Like, what's the point of this? Oh, can you go around the corner? Like, is there something over there? No. No, there's nothing here.
What?
Are we lost? Elena's still down there. She's not even up here. Girl, what you do?
Oh?
Okay. What you doing? Where you at? Okay, got up close and personal. Cool.
Ooh.
How fast do you think your mash is? Well, I can make mashed potatoes really quickly in the Instant Pot. It's great. Wrong mash?
No, that's exactly what Boxboy was asking. It was
Okay.
in no way in relation to Smash at all.
Pressure cookers and like Instant Pots are awesome.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes with some boiling water. Yeah, you know.
You can cook things up real quick.
Okay,
But-
clearly being up there wasn't where I needed to be.
As far as like Smash goes, I'm not a good smasher in Super Smash Bros. So yeah. Is there a way to test how fast my mash is in Smash?
Yeah, let her know. What would be the best
How
way
do
to
I
test
do
her
this?
mash?
I would love to be able to tell you if you're interested.
Nate,
Yeah.
How fast is your video game mash?
I think so.
In Smash? Or just video game mash?
Like, alright, I can elaborate a little bit. How fast can you spam random buttons, like whatever, to get yourself the most inputs as fast as possible?
Pushed it.
Oh, I'm not that good. I'm trying to think back to specifically like Super Mario Party or like Mario Party in general. There are some games that you have to smash really quickly, and I never win at those. So I assume below average.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Or poor, yeah.
There we go.
Like,
Careful, Nate.
that's just not one of the skills I have.
Each asset probably has collision and events set by default, so when they reuse assets, they keep the climbableness, even if they technically shouldn't. Yeah, that's probably easier than like having to manually deactivate certain things.
Oh,
But I haven't actually had to like climb one of those specifically.
Panic
where this
cave.
goes.
Like a panic room. Like a back room. Get it?
Oh, hey! Oops. Now we're stuck.
I type a lot, but that's different than like a controller smashing or mashing, you know?
Yeah, well, because you have weight, you can use all 10 of your fingers on a keyboard.
Yeah.
So I bet
I-
mash on a keyboard would be pretty good.
My typing speed is actually pretty impressive. Another reason why I told Doza we'll play that typing game, because I can crush him.
I wonder who's going to be better at it.
Me.
Fresh foot.
If it's strictly typing and that's the skill you need,
That's
me.
a lot of footprints.
Yes.
Especially without typos, me.
I'm not too great on the typos. Ah!
I actually used to do medical transcription for a while as well, and that like you have to be able to listen to like doctor's notes and be able to type accurately and quickly to get like case notes and things for patients like quickly.
Yeah, no, they're getting the wrong medication. They're dying if it's me typing.
I don't think you'd be super bad at it, but like I don't know. It was we actually in our high school we were able to get certifications for medical transcription to earn like extra money and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb. Whoa, hold up.
This is creepy.
I will say though,
Some kind of
sometimes I hold the controller weird for those like games that you have to mash and smash really quickly.
Just gotta follow their lead.
I'd rather do that with my pointer than my thumb. So I hold the controller and go hard with my pointer, which is actually better, probably around average to most people than the other way.
I clearly wasn't paying attention. I died.
I think you're at like 45 or something. You want to check real quick?
Sure.
Because it's been a while. 48.
48. The same as many
Wow.
enemies then defeated
Okay.
without dying. Okay.
All right.
So I can't touch any of these. I can't go down there.
Do you see the guy?
He's just hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a recent dude.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. What if we jump from thing to thing?
Well, I do know then my pointer is better than my thumb. My pointer specifically on my right hand is the fastest for mashing.
There was a trophy that I wanted to get. It's like an achievement. A trophy that I wanted to get on this game that came out around the same time as the original PS3 called Warhawk. And you had to... I think it was Warhawk anyways. Maybe it was a different game. But around that time, in order to get the trophy, you needed to spam like one of the shoulder buttons like as fast as you possibly could within a certain amount of time. And
Yeah.
it turns out the fastest that I could do that, because it's usually with your pointer finger, right?
Yeah.
But the controller at that angle is kind of weird.
Is there
So-
like...
What did I do?
What did you do?
I slammed it into my nose with both of my
Oh
hands
my
really
God.
fast. Like, you know? That's what I did, and I got the trophy.
He was actually trying to show it with the controller and he opened the book.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Um,
whoops.
Also, Neosporin ain't gonna work for that man. He's long gone, kitty. But good effort. Is there like a game or an app or something that could test like your rate of mashing? Could you imagine? We could all take it and compare notes.
I'm sure. Yeah, that'd be pretty
Just a
cool.
little preoccupied with not blowing up right now.
There we go. We made it across because we followed the poop stains.
Gross.
I must go underneath it. I see bridge. I must go under.
Doza was a wild child.
Yeah, I used to really care about 100%ing certain games, and for a while I tried to do it with every game that I had on the PS3. So I would just, any way that I could, I'd try.
Did you guys hear about the drama where like this TikToker was talking about the British royal family and called like the 4-year-old prince like feral and like got canceled because of it? But really all she meant was just like wild child. It was crazy.
I don't remember that.
It happened like today and yesterday on Twitter.
Oh
No, just hold on a little longer. Crap. Come on.
I saw it
Oh
on
my
TikTok
God.
though. Come on, we need light.
Hey, you still have Sam's lighter?
Yes. Good idea.
Let's light it up.
Come on. Come on. Of course he used it.
Oh man, if my parents did that for me, Box Boy, I would have one game only.
I brought some matches.
But
You did?
that's cool. Is that where you think you got like the, I guess you're into 100%ing things or wanting to beat things? Like, did it come from like that concept of your mom making you
Whoa.
before you could get a new game?
Just one
Or
second.
do you think like, I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. I hope you understand what I mean.
I kind of like that. That's kind of nice.
Yeah? Would you have liked it as a kid though? Because things were hard.
It meant that I was absolutely going to get another game after I finished.
So it's like a reward.
It was more of like, there's some level of like not relatability, but reliability with like receiving a new
Somebody
game.
had to.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just this like nebulous unknown like it was for me.
Romantic lighting, huh?
You have a funny idea of romantic.
But there was definitely that kind of notion like, oh, my mom would be like, if I buy you this game, are you going to care about it in a couple of years?
Probably not.
She said that to me so much. And I'm like, well, Mom, look at me now. GG's got him. We got him.
Too funny.
I'm going to bring that up next time I see her.
Friday.
Yes. Which is almost tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the week. Probably a mix of that and being a completionist. Nice. Well, that is cool. Like that journey of you as a gamer. Like, thanks for sharing it with us because
I love that,
It makes
yeah.
a lot of sense.
And
we don't ask about. I mean, like we do, I guess. Like we all talk about games, but like to see the progression of like gaming in y'all's lives too is quite interesting. Like Kessler, a trophy hunter before streamer. So like you wanted to get all the achievements in said video games that you played. That's really cool too. I've never done that for anything or like craved getting all the achievements until Overwatch actually.
Well, those are mostly fun. I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I want to hit every achievement. I want to get all of that. I want to get every skin.
You
like
should get every achievement in World of Warcraft.
No.
All the mounts and pets and things like that.
Or I wanted to. Not all of them though. Like that's the other thing. Similar to like Pokemon, I want the cute stuff. And what is deemed cute is based on my interest. The rest of it I could care less.
We have a whole list of little minions, which are like pets for Final
That I
Fantasy
want.
14 that she wanted.
Yeah. So I do make lists like that and I'll go through it. Kessler, there is an Overwatch 2 beta going on right now. Can you still sign up for it?
I'm curious because like if you watch like 4 hours, like if you have your Twitch account linked up to your Battle.net account, you can watch drop enabled Twitch streams. And
That
as
will
long
give
as
you
you
the
get 4
beta.
hours of watch time, you get access to the beta.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier in the stream tonight, but like Overwatch 2 is getting a lot of traction right now, and I'm excited. I'm not in the beta. Doza is.
Yeah, just yesterday I think I saw like over 400,000 viewers were watching Overwatch 2
beta
like
testing.
beta gameplay,
Yeah.
like just on Twitch alone.
But lots of good reception so far, so we're really looking forward to playing it.
I'm very excited.
Kitty's mom wouldn't make them beat games to get a new one, just wouldn't get games, so I kind of had nothing.
Are you sure?
Is that why you got in a drawing?
But really love seeing everything a game has to offer, though. Makes me feel included. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I love that, like, streaming and video game, like, this concept is a thing because a lot of video games are such amazing stories that people can't necessarily... What happened? Did you light them on fire and it was explosives? Oh. I think that was the first booby trap in a while.
Yeah.
There's so many like cool stories and things that you want to experience, and by watching streams you're able to do that even if you can't, like, you know, buy the game yourself or have the skills to beat a game yourself. Definitely one of my favorite perks of doing all this.
Definitely, yes.
Went from Angry Birds to speedrunner and completer, and wow, that sounds amazingly drastic. I love it. Amazingly drastic is beautiful.
It certainly can be, yes. It's very compelling as well. What is all that wood sound?
Also, what Twitch drama about the news that came out today?
Twitch came out with some updates on how they're going to be monetizing streamers.
Be careful!
My spine.
Wait, sorry. How they're gonna monetize streamers?
Yeah, how they're gonna monetize, like the way they're gonna handle ads, the way that they're gonna handle
So is it
like,
bad news or good news?
their partnership program. It's like nothing news for really big streamers, but for anybody
smaller streamers,
and I mean even a couple thousand as like included in that smaller streamers numbers,
they're getting affected negatively.
They're gonna get affected negatively.
That
like
sucks.
Twitch is gonna take more of a cut, and or they're gonna, anybody who wants to sign up with the partnership program, like you'll be able to stream on multiple platforms, so there's no more exclusivity, but there's like, it's more likely that you're gonna be stuck with like a 70-30 split on like subs.
Oh,
instead
damn.
of 50-50. So it's, yeah.
Very bad indeed.
I don't know where the upside is.
I'm really glad we're not on Twitch. Not that, I mean, even here on YouTube, we don't have our channel monetized right now. Like, we haven't even applied for it.
No, not yet.
More mummies. Don't explode, okay?
But still, that sucks. That can be very disheartening. I mean,
how am I alive?
nothing from any of these platforms is ever guaranteed. I hope people remember that. Because remember, like, Mixer was a thing that's not even existent anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you never know what's going to happen to these platforms. You never know who's going to buy or be in charge of, like, the shares and, like, what advisory boards or executive boards are going to do. Like, you gotta, you know, if you're trying to get into this content creation or streaming or any of these creative journeys and outlets, you have to have multiple sources of income and multiple ways to be able to sustain yourself artistically, creatively, and otherwise.
Yeah, I actually saw a breakdown of someone who's very high up in the like Twitch echelons of being like a popular streamer / content creator who has done very well to diversify their like the revenue streams, right? And so they kind of like, they base it on like viewership. If you average this many viewers, your pie chart of where your revenue probably comes from this. Like, it's this much of the pie that's ads, it's this much of the pie that's subs, it's this much of the pie that's donations, and it's this much of the pie that's sponsors.
So it's important to keep track of your analytics.
It's extremely important. And then like as you get bigger and bigger, like sponsorships take a bigger cut or take a bigger portion of that. Like,
By the
depending
way,
on how much you take, and donations are smaller. It's very interesting stuff.
By the way, so Kessler said, no, they dropped the 70-30 split to 50-50 split for all partners, meaning big streamers are about to lose 30% of their income. And then Foxboy also said they actually made it 30% for the streamer, not 50%.
Is that in reference to me?
So I don't know what numbers you had said specifically, but in case, clarification for anyone, you know.
I'm hearing different things. I must be misinterpreting.
I mean, we're not on Twitch, so I didn't even know about any of this Twitch drama until right now, so.
Yeah, so like the bigger streamers, they're not necessarily losing 30% of their income. They're losing 30% of their income that specifically comes from subs. That doesn't include ads, that doesn't include donations, and
Or
that doesn't include sponsorships. And as you grow, sponsorships, depending on how many you take, is going to account for the majority or like more and more of your revenue split across all the different things that you could get. Like, and this doesn't even include like anything that you sell yourself, like merchandise or perks or anything other than that.
Boxley said the article he read was edited. Bruh, Kessler is right. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Either way, like, it sucks. Just remember, like, for everybody that's trying to go on these like creative journeys, like, protect yourself, figure out what's best for you, and like make, you know, that's why they tell you don't just stick to one platform if you can help it, because you never know what's going to happen, and try to build communities and, you know, things across the board in various ways. Because could you imagine if Discord wasn't a thing tomorrow? Like, how would we even like communicate so much to you? Like, we could do a community post on YouTube, but like that doesn't get as many people as like a role that we can tag on Discord, you know?
True.
It's a scary thought, and it's why, like, you know, a lot of creators do encourage, and we do too, like, follow us everywhere. Like, as, you know, kind of cringy it can be to like self-promo like that, it's because if something were to happen, like, you know, your account gets hacked and you're completely gone, like, where can we find you? Where, like, there are other ways of communication to be able to like be like, hey, where are these people, kind of thing.
Right, exactly.
It's hard. But no one said it was going to be easy in this journey, and like, you just got to take the risks, take the punches, roll with whatever the platforms dish out, because they control that platform. You're just a creator on it.
Exactly. Nothing's guaranteed.
Hopefully you can dream big and make the goal settings to where you can achieve, like, you know, what you want to get to, if you want this to be your full-time thing. I mean, we're certainly trying. But it's a journey, it's a marathon, it's not going to happen overnight. Virality actually sucks. Because you're going to have to keep putting out viral content.
Yeah,
and that's hard.
Yeah, a lot of people who do go viral, they don't have a strategy in place to like keep that kind of thing up. Because going viral is kind of like catching lightning in a bottle. And as y'all know, it's not really a possible thing to catch lightning in a bottle more than once.
People say that there are certain ways that you can try, and like they even sell courses for like virality, but
That's just a buzzword.
Yeah.
You need the best thing that I've heard is like making evergreen content and being consistent. So like it not really trends. Oh, I didn't realize. Not really like following trends or things like that, because it's just exhausting and it's not the most sustainable in terms of like creativity.
Do what truly brings you passion and like make that show through the content that you create. Be genuine, be authentic, be yourself.
Oh,
have fun with it. If you're not having fun with your own content and you're just trying to follow trends, you're never gonna make it, as they say.
Yeah,
the
unless
experts.
You're specifically catering your content around that. Like people
That's
who do
your
like
thing.
news things, yeah. Like if you're doing news stuff or like, yeah, then sure.
It just depends. Everyone's different. There's so many creators out there. We follow quite a few different niches. It's not just gaming. Like, we follow a lot of food content. We follow dance content. Like, there's so much out there, and it's different for every, you know, topic that you're doing. There's some people who are just like all around influencers who want to, I don't like the word influencer, but like there's people who like just base it off of their life completely. Like, here's everything, right? And that's an interesting concept too, to see how that works.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close.
If it is not obvious, I never planned on my viral videos, and I never aimed for it either. If my inability to keep up and my anxiety attacks said anything, but I am happy with the things I put out, so
That's good. That's
the way to go about it.
That's a much better, like, you're going to be happier creating content over a longer term doing, like, with that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
You should never beat yourself up for, like, not keeping up with virality, especially if that's not something that you can like reliably do because of other things that are going on in your life or whatever, for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
It is way more, it behooves you to
It behooves
it behooves you
We don't use
that your
behooves
content
enough.
is something that you enjoy making, rather than like what the analytics are gonna end up being. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of grenades. Screw this guy.
Still good to have goals with analytics, though, if you can try to help it. Like, our barrier is so low for us sometimes. We do that purposefully because we want to keep, you know, keep your expectations low and then, you know, be rewarded after, kind of thing. You don't want to have it high and then never get it, right? And then keep gradually increasing it at a rate that's good for you.
I don't see any footprints. We must be on a different route than
Oh, we are experts by no means whatsoever, by the way. Just sharing from our experience.
Exactly.
We have clients who will say, I just want like a bunch of subscribers. Like, can you do it? And it's like, not even going to sign you on because that's worthless to us. You have to be into what you're doing. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. And you want help because you're lacking certain skills that we have that we can provide to help you with your channel. It's not just to grow and like have us do all the work. That's not happening.
No, not really.
Looks like a fight broke out.
Oh no, spears.
Men versus Averys.
Imagine throwing a spear at somebody. Like that one show that we saw. What was it, The 100? Like someone got a spear thrown at them?
Right at them, yeah.
Yeah, that was
The 100 is a
crazy.
great show. I don't know if I'd want to rewatch it. We rewatched it before like the final season came out, but I don't think I'll rewatch it again for a while.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We
It'll be on the background while like playing Elden Ring or something.
maybe.
There's the note. Pick up the note.
What's that note?
We're the only ones that have the key. That's good.
Lieutenant
It's,
Fortune.
it's from 2 to his men.
Even now, Avery is readying his escape. If we allow him to leave these shores, he will surely disappear along with our treasure.
We can use
This
the
master
to get
key
out
will
of here.
open the gates in the depths of his tunnels, but be wary, Lieutenant. He will no doubt expect us to pursue him. While you and your men search the tunnels, I shall take a small detachment of men through the valley so that we may cut off his escape. If God grants us victory, by sundown tomorrow we shall be pirates once more, sailing to unknown ports with the treasure in our hold, the winds in our sails, and the freedom to live as we choose. Godspeed, Captain Thomas II.
Wow. And
So
yeah, I mean, most people do start off on a YouTube channel alone, and then they kind of grow their team from there if they can.
Well, let's go find a
Doza and I are very fortunate to be able to be working on this channel alone, but I've done a channel on my own back in the day, and while in school and like all of the stuff, and it's hard. But I went through it, and it's a way better experience, 100% doing it with a partner and a friend, and you know all of that.
Oh boy.
Net gain.
Yeah. We were actually talking earlier.
Oh my god.
One of the cool things that, like with Doza,
I
you know,
died.
working elsewhere on Wednesdays and then coming home kind of thing, he'll call me while he's driving home and we kind of catch up on our day on Wednesdays now. And like when we're doing that, I actually we were reflecting on our past a little bit about like, how did we manage to do so many things back then? And now it's like harder, like, because we're so stretched thin at the end of the and beginning of month so much that we have this repetitive cycle that keeps happening, and we're trying to break it. Like, we don't want to be stretched this thin at the end of every month and beginning of every month. Like, we want to do better and like figure out changes that we can make to improve on it, right? Because we're constantly trying to improve ourselves. And while talking about it, I like Doza's heard some of this stuff before, but today I was actually reflecting on how there were times in my life that like I would take Adderall, I would drink a bunch of like energy drinks, and I would be working constantly, like not getting enough sleep. I would average like maybe 3-4 hours of sleep every night until I crash on a weekend. But that's where I was able to like maintain a YouTube channel consistently, be in college working on 2 majors, be in a bunch of different organizations, write basketball blogs, and live tweet like NBA playoffs, which because playoffs is happening right now too. There was so much I was able to do, and now it's like, what am I even doing? Like, where is my time going every day? It's growing pains. You just kind of have to figure out what works best for you and like try to stay healthy on top of all of it. Because I can't go back to that. I can't keep drinking energy drinks and Adderall, like all of that. That's too much.
No sense abusing something because it's not sustainable.
I mean, I didn't abuse it.
Well, I mean, relying on it too heavily. How about that?
It helped me stay up.
Yeah, your sleep is good. I think I need to go left from here. Oh, jeez. Oh, no!
I'm okay.
Everything's blowing
How
up.
am I alive? I'm alive.
I'm alive. Who remembers
I mean,
Flyleaf?
you go through a lot of different things, you know?
This has been very eye-opening, I'm sure.
Like, I've had so many different chapters in my life. Like,
She's gone through some stuff.
I have so many like things. I ran away before. I've done so many crazy things in my life. It's insane.
Oh, it's a lot. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Imagine breathing in exploded, like, smoldering carcasses from like 300 years ago. That's some nasty stuff.
Kitty, yeah, that ideal of if I could just survive by standing behind a cash register part-time and then come home and draw comics and show my friends, I would be content for life. I love that, like, that is what it would take to, like, have you be content and happy. Like, that pursuit of happiness for you. Like, I hope you could do that. I wish you could do that, but with the economy, like, is it possible? I don't know.
Does a cashier pay enough? No.
Probably not.
But maybe there is a cashier role that does.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe 3 out of 10 though.
I'd say 4.
I think maybe that would be the same for me, but like, I probably would only be able to, like, in terms of like happiness, my version of Kitty's dream would be like maybe an hour at the most. An hour of like work.
Oh, and Kitty, I ran away
cashier.
from the running away part. It wasn't from home. It was from boarding school. I was already
You
there.
know, in a different country.
Yes, even though that was a joke, I want to. One of our goals was to actually like animate different parts of our lives to like kind of show you guys like, hey, looking back, look at this crazy thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, it's another death trap.
Yeah, no footprints to guide us.
Okay, I know how to do this.
Even when Doza met me, I was drinking like 4 to 5 cups
Yeah.
of coffee a day.
I was gonna say 4, but yeah, you could go with
4 to 5
too.
cups of coffee a day.
45 cups.
No, 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Showed his men how to get past the traps.
Even at that time, I was working on my master's. I was working a full like 8 to 5 job. I was a part of like 2 nonprofits, like working on things for that. I was managing my parents' house. Like, there was a lot. I don't know. Like, I would have to basically tell Doza I can't hang out with you like so many times. Like, I don't know how we made it. But we did, and isn't it great? We're all here now.
Ta-da!
Fun day.
I brought the stream up on a different device and paused it so that I could keep the notebook open on another screen so I don't have to constantly look at it.
At this point, I think Doza actually drinks more coffee than I do. I've definitely
I have
cut
at least
back.
one, like maybe 6 cups every week.
It's like 1 a day, basically.
Almost.
I don't even do 1 a day anymore. I try to mix it up a little bit because I don't want to become what I used to be. Because you learn from your past and your experiences.
Skulls upside
Hassler, you ran away
down.
before too?
I ran away.
I want to hear
as
that
well.
story if you want to share someday. I think it's interesting to hear, like, these are these, you know, different experiences that we've all had. Like, shared experiences, but obviously very unique to the individual. And I find all of you very fascinating.
But will she ask, what about my story?
Of course, I've heard your story. I mean, if you want to tell it on stream, you can.
The end.
Okay, we're off to a good start.
Okay, and then I gotta go this way. I literally just ran away from home when I was like,
Careful.
I would say maybe
Says the guy who
7 or 8 years
"Don't bring
old.
mommy bomb in this place."
And like I got to the end, end of the block at the stop sign, got scared, and then went back home. I don't even
What
know.
a cutie.
I don't even know if my parents knew I ran away. I wasn't like supervised crazily close, so.
Oh, everyone knew about mine. Because, like, I had no, other than my school ID, I had nothing on me. Because when you're in boarding school, you don't get to keep your, like, passport or, like, your all the stuff with you. So you can't get very far.
That scared me. Okay, I can go this. This doesn't go anywhere.
Do I really want to be homeless with your buddy? Yeah. I think for me at that time, it was like a tactic to be like, hey, you can't keep me here, so just bring me home. I think that's really where that mentality of me as I was pretty young when I went, so that, I guess, preteen teen mentality.
Okay, this one's good. This one's good. If I orientate it like so, then I can walk behind the skull here, and we're good. All right, nice.
In your face, Avery.
First try.
Good job.
Thank you. Wasn't nothing. Wasn't nothing. All right, let's move on.
That's kind of funny how you said you're trapped, but like, I mean, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad, you know,
So
even
we're
if
outta here.
people do think about it, like, you know, everyone's situation's different.
God, are those the rest of Two's men?
Yeah,
Ew.
gotta be. We know Avery likes to make an
So
example of his
many
enemies.
deaths. Oh my gosh.
This dude's got to be running low on people, right?
Let's tread
Like, these aren't
carefully
even
here.
the other pirates that he screwed over. Who are they? Like, was he this paranoid that he had to, like, just tie them up and make an example, like, to scare?
Well, like, yeah, basically. So, like, Avery is the one who's holed up, and Two, even though they were just on the same team, Two, like, they're going at each other. The Two's trying to, like, get in here, and these are all of his guys.
The key, you have a key.
Give me the prompt.
Keyhole?
Meet key.
Key.
Oh. I was almost
enough.
cool.
Trap.
That's
We
true.
really don't have much of a choice.
Is this where the others show up?
I have a good feeling about this one. Huh?
Guess we'll find out.
Let's see.
It could kill us. Just says do it, and then... oh, God. Imagine that. A door that just opens.
You see?
Booby trap!
Oh,
He has a
hugs.
knife, though.
Well, at least we didn't get blown to bits.
Oh! I saw the light at the back. I was worried. I was concerned. Oh my god.
No. Oh, but that guy's got a sword. Here,
Good
let me
thinking.
swing this thing.
Cute.
Lady.
Oh no, what's happening back there?
Ba-da-da-da. Oh, I gotta swing. I gotta swing
You gotta
myself.
hurry because it's gonna keep coming closer. Come on, guys. You can do it.
I didn't
Put your
realize I
back
needed to
into
do
it.
something. Ah!
It's about drive. It's about hunger. We devour. Come on,
I
get
didn't
the.
grab it.
I'm just saying all of the things.
Got it. Oh my god, I still have to play the game. I'm gonna die. It's
No,
right
no, you
there,
got it.
it's
Keep
right
run.
there. Oh my god.
You made it. Oh, there's more here. Okay, just keep running. Keep running. You got this. Don't look back. Just run. Don't stop. You got this. You got this.
Okay,
You got
I
this.
I got this.
Yeah, now you're looking forward, so that's easier.
My Crash
Move ya
Bandicoot
ass.
is over. Ow! Temple meet rock.
Oh! If only it was like Spider-Man and then you catch and then like you don't hit the ground.
Is she okay? She's not moving.
No, she is, right?
Captain Avery.
Elena?
It's just like old times, huh?
Elena?
Elena?
No way.
Hey. Elena, come on. Elena.
Okay, they're not doing this to us.
Oh no, you didn't do that.
She faked.
That's not funny.
God.
Have done
I
work.
had tears forming in my eyes.
It was there. Who's happening?
Holy fuck.
Sounds good to me.
You realize we're now even for everything I've ever pulled, right? Yeah, like ever.
My gosh. That was a lot.
Not by a long shot. Gosh, you've got mud everywhere.
Anyone ever tell you have a funny idea of romantic?
Yeah, I may have heard that. Somewhere.
You also, Doza.
It's true.
It could be the most serious thing and he'll crack a freaking joke.
That's all I can do.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Maybe they'll be okay. Oh.
Guys, keep going, running. Running.
Is this going to be the end of the chapter?
This
We
is a
get new
long
Yeah,
chapter.
it was really long.
Is this still 17?
The gunfire means
This is
20.
20. I don't know where I was.
Okay, well, I think that's good.
For today?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because there's total of 22 chapters, so we'll be doing 3 chapters tomorrow.
How many chapters we do today? I think we also did
17, 18, 19, 3. So then tomorrow will be 20, 21, 22, and we're done.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Cool. I'm
But
really excited to finish this game.
We were told that the later parts are like longer, but tomorrow's Thursday, so we'll be a little bit more relaxed and can go longer if needed.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, guys, as always, thank you for the incredible conversations, the story times. We learned so much about y'all today. Like, I love it. We'll be back tomorrow with more Uncharted and hopefully finishing this game. I still think Jess is going to win the depth predictions just because we're at like 50 something right now, and I don't see us going over 100. So
Is that what hers is at?
hers is 96, but it's the lowest on the thing. Everyone went. I think they just were like Elden Ring went kind of crazy, so they, everyone's kind of high rolling it this time.
That's hilarious, and I can't wait to see who wins tomorrow.
Yes. And good night. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Mm-hmm.